Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yep, 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 yep. What's good? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Anybody there? Cause yeah, I guess we got some ducks to lay out. I guess they say, huh? Line up the good ducks in the row. Oh yeah, I'm clearer than a motherfucker. Cause it's always something being said about something, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta always get to down to the bottom of this shit too, though. So that's what we here to do. We get down to the bottom of what's really going on. Who really upset with who? Who really jealous and mad about what? Whose fault is it? You know what I'm saying? Just always pointing fingers here, there, and everywhere. Whose fault is it really? Anyway, you know? That's what I figure. One thing I do know is there be a lot of childish shit going on. And people expect certain praise for shit. People start shit for no reason just because they mad about something. Or their assumptions about things. People are big assumers. Assume this, assume that, assume this, assume that. But what's really the real though? We never be able to figure it out though. Why? Because everybody jumped to conclusions too fast. Everybody. One person say something or thinks something. Let's just say it. Nobody ever thinks about, you know, the real. What's really going on. They just think about the factor of the it factor. Instead of calling people and saying, hey, yo, what's happening? And then niggas on here talking like females. Yo, bro, I swear to God, bro, if I do text you niggas about anything, it won't be about nothing. You can't tell niggas a damn thing at all. So I don't even, I can't trust that. I should never, I mean, it ain't like I trust you niggas, but still, come on, my nigga. A lot of you niggas do a lot of whole shit. No, I don't. Go play with MJ, Noe. MJ's live. Go see what he doing. He miss you. He miss you. Go see M Jizzle. So yeah, I don't know what the issue is or what's really going on. High as hell right now. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on or what the issue is. I know something was said, and I brought it to someone else's attention. Like, hey, yo, this was said about you. Now, I don't know what else was brought up. I was just saying, yo, you know what I'm saying? Shit crazy right here. So, you know, we'll see what happens and see if, if the people who say something about something will come out and be like, oh, okay, da 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 da. But motherfuckers hiding and doing that shit and getting mad, you know, those are detections of lying and trying to make up shit and playing both sides. Can't play both sides of the game. And the only way you playing both sides is if both sides at least know y'all talking. Then you maybe trying to be a, help out type of thing. What up, what up, what up? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we're gonna figure it out though. You know what I'm saying? I'm high as hell, niggas. Every time I go to my weed, man, he gets certain types of weed. I be hating feeling like this, like I'm just you know what I'm saying? Nigga be sounding like I'm sad as hell. I'm just high in the motherfucker. Shit. Yeah, dig. So yeah, man, we'll figure this out. Cause motherfuckers be making up hella shit, bro. Making up hella shit, and that's why you gotta watch like who you talk to for real. Motherfuckers act like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. It's good. I got Nigga be capping the whole time, ready to ruin your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Some other shit, man. Salute to y'all, man. Pulling up, man. I see y'all. Hit the like button when you come in one time. You know, got the memberships on deck, super chats, super stickers, all that good stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dig. Well, other than that, man, what's going on with y'all, man? What's up? I thought, shit, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Because I guarantee you how it always is anyway, right? Don't know wanna niggas wanna go other places to get the certain shit. Hell nah, nigga. If you gonna talk about it, come over here then, nigga. Period. I'll go for anybody. See too much bullshit going on. Motherfuckers need to start being adults and quit sneaking in the goddamn chats, looking and see what people saying, and then go off and like, oh, nigga, talk right now. Come, like, face y'all fears. Y'all do that shit everywhere else. But don't do. Y'all never go to the place y'all supposed to go to. Y'all jump around and go from away from them spots. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy. Tell you, boy, people ain't shit sometimes. Mm-mm-mm. Niggas gonna learn. Big Stacks, man. What up? Oh, this the reason why. So yeah, man. Pull up, man. I'm chilling out, posted up. Hopefully, if we can get the discussion, talk about what happened today, because I wasn't there. You already know. That's why I left her right in the back where she was. She be cool sometimes though. I just ain't got the time to babysit right now because I'm getting tired of motherfuckers say shit, and then I get put in the middle of shit just because I'm like letting somebody know, like, hey yo, motherfucker just can't keep it real. I don't give a fuck what Blake talking about. Damn. Take this message, delete the account. Crazy work. Oh damn, man. So yeah, man. I don't know. Stinking. How you doing today, man? She man, what's up with it? What's going on? cool. But yeah, hold on. I'm trying to send this link out to someone. Figure this shit out, man. Oh, there go Drake too much is back. What
What's
up,
going
man?
down, dog? Shit, man, I seen
What
you and
up,
Blake
dog?
arguing. I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe that shit.
Man, that nigga be tripping, bro. Because he wanna. I don't know, bro. I think he trying to fit in too much or something to me, bro.
What I think it is, they be chasing
Yeah,
not
go ahead.
like fame, not like fame, like we famous or some shit, but they chasing that shit too soon. You know how we all had to
Yeah,
grind, like you've been
yeah,
around. Everybody know Benji, but Benji been grinding for days and nights and hours. You put in so much work time
right,
and effort
right.
into this
Facts,
shit to where when
facts,
they come around you and then venture off and do their own thing, they expecting the same motion and clout, and it don't be like that. Even if you get a little boost, you know what I'm saying? Because he getting a little boost with old girl and everything. You know,
yeah, yeah.
you can respect that, but it's still at the end of the day, it's not gonna add up to nobody that's been grinding on this shit.
It ain't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not, like calling yourself the villain, like you just push yourself on niggas like that. Like, damn, nigga, like who made you a villain? Like, nigga, who's
Yeah,
competing with you anyway? All the point system and shit you doing, like nobody's even competing with you, brother. Like, nigga, I ain't been competing with nobody. I've been here fucking with niggas, so I don't even know why nigga act funny with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if it wasn't for me, nigga, he wouldn't have none of the shit he got right now. He wouldn't even have just Krista.
yeah. I didn't even know the nigga was dissing me, nigga. Somebody had messaged me like, get that
For
nigga
real?
Blake off your. Yeah, somebody was like, get that nigga Blake off your panel when we was cracking last night, and I didn't get the message till this
Yeah,
morning. They
bro.
like, yeah, he went live. He was calling you a snitch and all that, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they like,
What?
yeah. So I don't even know why he up on your panel right now. I'm like, damn, bro, I didn't know that. I didn't even see none of that shit.
Wow. Well, you know, he be
But
getting
yeah,
those little shit
I was gonna
cranking.
tap in and holler at that nigga when he go live. 'Cause nigga, don't be dissing me and then trying to pull up. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But he do that to everybody. He get mad, throw a rant and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit is. I ain't even tripping off the nigga though. Cause shit, like I say, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was said today because supposedly, you know what I'm saying, whatever they was saying, there's got a lot of bullshit started up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what the fuck these niggas talking about? Because I'm getting cussed out like I did something. Like, nigga, I'll just let you know what happened, my nigga. They saying this, and that, and other. You know what I'm saying? So shit, trying to figure it out one time.
To grab this wing stop and shit for my kids, and I'm gonna pull back up. You gonna still be
All
live,
right.
right?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Yep.
All right, for sure. I'll pull back
All right,
up.
one. Yep. Suit to y'all, man. Suit to Dre too much, man. We gonna figure this out though. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hold on. Here we go. I got it out. Bing, bing, bing. Gotcha. Here we go. Here. Got it. mm, 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 mm. Hold on, hold on, quick. Hold on, y'all. My bad, that shit wasn't even on. What's up with you, boy? Same old shit, man. See, now it's like, now I feel like, damn, what was it say nothing at all? What the fuck? This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know. It's always something, man. I'm just trying to help somebody. We trying to clear something up, but you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing. Nobody did nothing really. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what the hell? We're gonna figure it out or just be like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just told somebody, I was like, hey, yo. And then, I don't know. So shit, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. These motherfuckers around here doing whatever, trying to turn motherfuckers against each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. Exactly what they doing. But it's all right, though. They'll see in the long run. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Sorry. I can't help y'all with this time. One niggas want to be like, okay, cool. Same old games. Same old games. Same old games, new lanes. This shit is too much, man. This shit's too much, bro. Y'all motherfuckers be doing dumb shit on this internet. I don't even know what to say now. See, I didn't even start this. I didn't even start this live for me. I started for somebody else to come speak their piece. Cause motherfuckers spreading shit around. That's the motherfucker thinks I good. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I'll be back on a late night. Oh no, I'm gonna chill for a minute. Fuck, I ain't tripping. That's all good. What up, Cammy? What's going on with you? Oh, I dropped the link already. I did. Yo. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
What's up with it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, what's up with it?
Nothing. I just came to try to make your day brighter.
No, it is. It's brighter. I'm just saying, though, it's crazy. Like, okay, when shit happens, right, and you just try to relay a message to somebody, you dig what I'm saying? Like, hey, then they act like you didn't say nothing like to stick up for them, and I did. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, yo, damn, why you mad at me, nigga? Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's these fuck motherfuckers playing games and shit. That's what I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers playing games with motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they try to turn people against each other. You know what I'm saying? That's their main goal in this motherfucker is to turn people against each other.
that's what I don't understand. Like
Yeah.
for the purpose, the end. Like I always ask every time we get into something major. I
Hmm.
always ask the question, "What's the end game?" And we never get the answer to that because there is no end game.
There ain't. Nah. Mm-mm.
I had to realize that for myself. Like, stop fighting to get something that you're never gonna get. It's never gonna end.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. Never. That part.
It's
That
never.
part.
Yeah, it's never gonna end. It is what it is. But um, the way that I look at the situation is that
Yeah.
you have to go back to the foundation that it was built on.
Right.
Foundation that we built this shit on was the foundation that it is. We built this shit on some crazy ass shit. So
Yeah, we did.
we can't expect something solid to come from a foundation that was never stable.
Man, you ain't lying.
I mean, it's just logical. If you got common sense, you understand that a solid foundation, produces solid results. And one thing that we didn't have is, I mean, people say, "Oh, we used to get along. We used to be good. We was never good.
Yeah, we was always talking shit.
Even when we was good, we was bad. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, facts, big facts. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that shit for real. That's real as hell.
Yeah, even when we was good, we was bad. So we can't expect nothing less, and you can't. It's
Yeah.
like raising. It's like with kids. If you let me get away with something one time, two times, three times, and never consequences, never no lesson to be learned, I'm gonna feel like it's okay, and I'm gonna continue to do it because it's accepted.
Yep.
So I don't
That
know.
part.
Do we stop looking for an end game and let the shit just go where it's going because it is what it is, and day by day we just wait to see what the fuck shit is gonna be, or do we? I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't. I really don't. I don't have an answer for the question, no matter how hard I think about it. Because for one thing, um, I remember it's like T will always say, uh, we this group of people is brought together for a reason, and
Hmm.
then you try to figure out what the fuck is the reason.
Man, is it to fuck everybody life up? God
Yeah,
damn.
right. What the fuck? What the
We
fuck am
only
I
here to tear
supposed to
shit
do
down.
here? Yeah.
That's crazy when you think about it, right?
Yeah, because we always try, every time we turn around. I mean, it's been going on since the beginning. Every New Year's, we do the same shit. We all try to come together and be like,
Hmm.
nah, we want to change. We want to come together. We want to do some shit. And it
Hmm.
never happens.
Never. Never happens.
It's like running into a fucking brick wall. Like I feel like every time. Like, damn, I got mad love for everybody over here. It's not a
Hmm.
person that I don't get along. Like, yo,
Hmm.
we came together during that shit
Hmm.
that was going on. We had
You're right.
nowhere else to go, nowhere
Right.
else, and we came together as a group of people, doing stuff, and just having fun and doing shit. But it's like the way I look at it is like high school. You know how you graduate from high school and everybody
Hmm.
go their separate fucking way, but we
Hmm.
always come back to the motherfucking reunion to do some bullshit.
Right. You ain't lying though. Real shit. That's real shit. And start the
And
shit
it's
all
like,
over again.
yeah, and the shit starts all over again, and we always start back to the beginning of where this shit started. Like we come to the high school reunion, and everybody rehashes everything everybody did in high school, and then we
Hmm.
get mad about it all over again and start some new shit. So no
And start
matter
some
what
new
we
shit.
do new, no matter what new people come in, we always revert back to that same ass bullshit, and nobody knows why.
Nope. Nope. At all.
What's up, Ace? Even though we try to stop it, and even if you leave, you know what I'm saying? You go away, you like, I'm not fucking with this shit no more. I'm not doing this. I can't. It's just, like me. I'll be like, I'm running to a brick wall. I'm not gonna sit here and do this shit. But every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back.
Something keeps calling, huh? Keeps calling. Like, hey, what are you doing?
I wonder what the fuck they do.
Mm-hmm. That's what click in your head, like, what are they doing over there?
Yeah.
I just passed
And I
by and
think,
seen hella people on the screen.
yeah, what they got going on. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit though. Real shit though. You ain't lying though. You ain't lying though. But I swear, motherfuckers, the personal shit, that's what they need to stop though. You know, that's the baddest thing around here.
Yeah, once the
What up?
personal
What
shit,
up? Hmm.
hey, Shay, once the personal shit got involved, it never stopped because we was all, just cool with it. It was just like,
Hmm.
okay, we here. We knew that like 7 to 8 o'clock at night, after everybody do what they got to do to make it through the day,
Hmm.
we gonna come here, we gonna chill, we gonna relax, we gonna have fun, we gonna talk shit, we gonna
Hmm.
drink, we gonna smoke, we gonna kick it, and
You turn the
we gonna
fuck
do it
up.
until the wheels fall off, and then
Right.
we gonna go to sleep, wake up, go to work, take care of our kids, do the same shit all over
Right.
again. We didn't
All
have
over
nothing else
again.
to do.
True.
We
Facts.
didn't have nothing else to do, so why not be here?
Hmm. Yeah. Facts, man. You ain't lying.
And then as soon as somebody lit the personal flag, now everybody wants to know everybody else. Now my personal business, that's how it went. Somebody personal business got exposed. Now everybody personal business got to get exposed.
Crazy work.
And we played that game of who's next, who's next, who's shit gonna come out next. Whoever say
Yeah.
something, you get the best of a nigga one day and your personal business out the next day. Fuck it.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You haven't
Exactly how
shined
it
a
goes.
moment on this motherfucker, and now the next day we know everything about what the fuck you got going on. Now it became cool to be the exposer of somebody's business.
Hmm.
And you're gonna be either the exposer or the exposed. And that's the game we've been playing ever since. Who can expose somebody? Who can hurt somebody the most?
Right. Right. Salute,
Who
Shalom.
can do
Thank
the
you.
best
Thank
shit
you.
to say? Shout out to Shanana.
Hmm.
Who can do the best
Salute.
shit to do? And then no matter where, it's hard because no matter if you try to restart, you try to do something different, you try to move in a different direction, we
Hmm.
know too much about everybody to do that. So as soon as you say something somebody don't like, it's
Right.
back to the basics.
Right. It is. It is back to basics, man. Faster than a motherfucker too. I don't like that shit.
But you know what we don't do is we don't shut that shit down. We let it go on. So when somebody revert back to the basics, instead of a group of us saying, hey, motherfucker, we
Hmm.
not finna do that. We too interested to find out to see if they got
Hmm.
some new information on this motherfucker. I wonder if she got something new to say. I
What
wonder
up,
if he
Flame?
got some new information. So we
Hmm.
let it go on.
Yeah, facts.
We
I'm
don't
glad
check
I'm not the one
each
that
other.
really does
We
it all
don't
like
check
that. I
ourselves.
mean,
Yeah, I ain't never been a part of that shit. I ain't never been
yeah,
in.
I ain't never been a part of that shit. I've been exposed, nigga, so I know what it's like. I don't think a lot of people know that though because they don't go back in the past with us. You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't go
Like,
back to see
yeah,
what was exposed. And it's
they don't know. Yeah.
not even your personal business being exposed. It could be,
Mm-mm.
you had a bad incident on this motherfucker or
Hmm.
something happened. You know the shit that went down. Come on, we all know. If you've
We
been
know.
here, they know. We
They
all
know.
know
Yeah.
the shit that happened on here and the shit that didn't. We know
Hmm.
what the fuck went on, but I don't know why we gotta constantly go ahead and remind ourselves of the shit that went on in the past. Or when somebody new come along, I gotta show you that I'm that nigga, so I'm gonna tell you the bad shit about everybody else.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
they
not
look
gonna
for.
tell you the
They look
bad
for the
shit
bad
about
shit.
myself. Right. I'm
Right.
gonna create this narrative of how I want you to see. It's really creating a narrative of how you want to be seen instead of letting the person just come in and get to know everybody for who they are at the time they came.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, why
What
do
up,
we have
bro?
to go back to 2021 for somebody that just came in 2025?
That's the killer part about that. That's what's killing me, bro. Like, why is motherfuckers still bringing up the old shit? Like dumbass shit too. Don't even make no sense anymore. Like, who cares? Like, I guess that's the only thing they can revert to. Because when motherfuckers grow, and that shit change. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing they can really say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they gotta go back to the old shit to try to embarrass somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or to make somebody look bad per se, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way they're gonna do it. If they go back and like, oh, this, that, no. But what about right now, my nigga? What are we doing moving forward? You know what I'm saying?
Right. The first
It's
thing they
still a bunch
want
of
to
hate.
say is if
Mm-hmm,
somebody start liking somebody, come on here
mm-hmm,
and it's like,
mm-hmm,
okay, let's do a perfect example. Somebody come to your channel
mm-hmm,
and they
mm-hmm,
knew. They like
mm-hmm,
Benji, cool. I like Benji. Benji be spitting real
mm-hmm,
stuff. The Benji
mm-hmm,
be doing, he's a cool
mm-hmm,
dude. I think Benji
mm-hmm,
good. I like the
mm-hmm,
stuff that he talk about. I like the stuff that he say. Oh, but you didn't know at one time Benji snaked you.
mm-hmm,
That's bullshit. You
mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yep. Now you fucked in the game. Salute to Britannia. Salute. Yeah, then that's what I'm saying. That's the fucked up part right there. And niggas don't know. That's why I be telling niggas. I've been going through the hate since the beginning, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know. I'm not trying to say like that, but I mean, we all know that a lot of niggas wanted to have that little host spot. You know what I'm saying? For Nina Boy, even though they want to talk shit. The niggas all know. Niggas was mad. Why he let a blood do it too?
Wasn't
Like, you know what
even
I'm saying? On some
having
shit
the
like,
whole spot. It wasn't even a who's thing about it.
mm-mm. It
That's what
wasn't,
people
but it
don't
was though.
understand.
But it
They
was though.
I mean, it was a competition in the background, you know what I'm saying, in the background,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
foreground of it was this. It was T at first because he was the one
Mm-hmm.
controlling it, right? But it was
Mm-hmm.
convenient because he could do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When he couldn't do it no more, it was you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you
No,
stepped up
it
and
went
said,
me.
I'll
It
do
went
it,
it
when
went
you and
me.
Nina Boy
No, it
decided,
went me. T. No, it went me. Then it went T. Then it went to Smoke Dog. Then it went back to me.
but why though? It was because shit was going on in people's
Convenience. More convenience. I think it was more
lives.
convenience because I was
Yeah,
I was more. I had more availability basically.
exactly. So
Yeah. That's the only reason
it
why.
was availability thing. It wasn't a
Yeah, it
popularity
wasn't.
thing.
No, but see, people. That's what it looked like, though. That's what it could look like, though, because the way people kind of like try to talk bad. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas just talk shit about Benji for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
So
You would think that
it was what it
they make
was
it
was
look like that for men, not the
your
women, not the women
your
at all.
availability gave you
Right.
a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
position. You know what I'm saying? So if you
Mm-hmm.
were available, hey Britannia, if you were
Hey,
available
What up,
before,
Brett?
if you were available at the time, right? Your
Mm-hmm.
availability and you're running it and you're doing
Mm-hmm.
what it is that you do and you're available. Why
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't Nina Boy be in contact with you? You the one
Right.
running. Why wouldn't he check in with you to see what's going on or how he could
Right.
make it better or how he could support
Mm-hmm.
you because you're
Mm-hmm.
providing this availability? But people
Mm-hmm.
look at that availability as, oh, him and Nina Boy is doing, yeah, rah, rah, rah.
Okay.
You know
There
what?
you go. There you go. Okay. Now I
Yeah,
get it.
I I was gonna add before y'all go too deep into it. That is so true. Whereas when people don't like a person, they bring up like, "Oh, well, you don't know this person," and then everybody get mad because I always say it was a lot of bullshit going on this app a few years ago,
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And if you still around people, if you trying to move on, you trying to elevate from it, what is the point of every time let somebody a new person deal with who they want to deal with? If something
Mm-hmm.
happened, they'll figure it out. If they don't know a person, they'll
Yep.
figure out the person. You know what I'm saying? And that is
Yep.
so true. Where it's like, oh, well, you don't know Benji though, because Benji do this and he don't really. Come on, dude.
Right.
I
Right.
look, I love it. You don't know Brit, the real. I know the real Brit. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. You saw
Yeah,
we
right.
at
You know what I
war,
mean?
Brit.
People try to tell me about other people. Oh, you gotta be careful of that,
Right,
Benji. Oh, they
right,
gonna or then back calls you get, them secret back calls you get, like, oh, them people like that. Don't mess with them because this is that and other. I'm just trying to
right.
let you know, like, come on, my nigga, you serious? Like
I'm
for
just
real?
trying to let you know, but for what? What are you letting me know for? What am
Right,
I supposed to do?
right,
What am I supposed to do with this information? Because what people
right.
don't understand is you don't know that you every day motherfuckers change. Every day you're
Right.
gonna grow. If you don't fucking change in life, then motherfucker you gonna die.
But the thing is not that you wasn't even like if you wasn't around then, don't insert yourself in it. Leave it
Right.
like you only deal with a person from what you see them. If you don't like a
Yep,
person,
yep.
fine. If you don't have to like them, but you can't get surprised. You can't get surprised when people say something to you like, yo, you ain't even been around long enough to even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people can't say certain stuff to me. Benji, no. I'm quick to be like, Benji, come on now. Like, why these fools? Don't text me about what about this person. Well, I know this person. I've been dealing with this person for years, good and bad.
Yep.
I don't need a
But
spokesperson.
that's your experience with that person. Why do somebody new
Right,
gotta know
right,
about the experiences that you had with
right.
somebody?
Right. Right.
Let
That
them
Because
part.
have their own fucking
Cause
experience
then after
with
that,
that person.
cause then after you gotta explain to the experience, now you gotta bring back up old shit. But then now you only telling parts of the story because there's a lot of stuff to the whole thing. And like I always say, nobody hands is clean on a lot of stuff. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying like everybody did something, but everybody had a scratch. Everybody had a
Hmm.
moment in something. So
Yeah.
now we got to go back and relive 2021, 22, 23 because
Man.
like that shit is dumb.
Dumb as fuck.
Like just move on, get over it. Some people cool, some people ain't. As long as we could coexist, that's the point of being in a small town. We could be in a small town and coexist and keep it moving.
Hmm.
The thing about a small town is everybody, like, say everybody grew up in a small town, right? Let's just say everybody lived here. We all was brought here for some reason. We all lived in a small town, right? The thing about a small town is everybody grows up. New people move in, motherfuckers move on, motherfuckers move out. It is what it is. But if
Hmm.
I move into the greenhouse on the block, like, you don't got to tell me
Right.
you lived in this house before that and before me, and oh, you live in the greenhouse now, so now we got to treat you like the last motherfucker that lived in the greenhouse because you in the
Right.
greenhouse.
Wait, no, you smiling with the person. So now you
Yeah,
smiling. Now you don't know what this person. Now I can't deal with you because you smiling with the person. Well, no, that's not how it goes. like, like
I
just
Hmm.
because you know. Oh, what you're
go ahead.
saying?
I got
You don't
personal
listen.
relationships with everybody on here. I got my relationship with people, whether I choose to have one or not, is it hit different. I don't treat certain people the certain way that I treat, but that's my own personal business.
Right.
Why are you worried about how my relationship is with other people?
Hmm.
Why
And
does that determine
why,
how you treat other people?
right. And why it
Why does
started.
and why it started and where it came
Yeah.
from?
It's
Why
none
do
of your
I have to
business. It's
explain?
none of
It's
your
none of your
business.
business. It is what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
Mm-hmm.
just coming into this, then you just coming into what it is now. If
Yeah.
you want to know about the past and you want to be a historian on this motherfucker and figure it out, why? Figure out
And
where you fit in the situation and bring your own talents and your own personality to this and see how it works out in the situation instead of trying to dig and pick
right.
and choose
Right.
Very
or let
true.
Well, a
other
lot
people
of
dig and pick and choose for you.
and that's true because a lot of the things is a lot of times, you know, if you want to go be a historian, it's gonna be hard. We got a lot of people who lost a lot of channels. You know what I'm saying? A lot of videos, a lot of footage is gone. So
A lot of
you will
footage.
never be able to get the true stories on why people and what happened and what transpired because a lot of stuff is gone forever.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it's like one of those things that leave it where it's at.
Ain't nobody gonna leave that shit where it's at. That's the cold part.
Yeah, leave it where it's at. Like you ain't gotta be best friends with people. We gotta coexist. Because we're coexisting with people, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna get along, that's fine, but at least respect each other, expect each other's panels. You know what I'm saying? Respect the fact of people have the right to deal with who they want to deal with.
Hmm.
And if like me, I'm big on if I don't want to deal with you because I don't have to deal with you and I can leave you alone. And I don't I don't even have to go online and tell everybody I'm not dealing with this person. It doesn't matter. You can walk away and move on and figure it out something else. But having to relive stuff and keep on talking and then new people come in and some people are coming in on a messy note trying to just fit in get in where they could fit in.
Hmm.
And some people just want content. But we
Hmm.
all know, we all been here, you know what I'm saying? We all been here for years now. We all know when you just coming for the content, eventually you become content. Eventually you gonna do it to the wrong person and they gonna do some real crazy shit. Cause it happens. We've all seen it.
Hmm.
So then when it
Well,
happens,
yeah.
most of us aren't surprised. When we see certain stuff, we ain't surprised. We be laughing like, dang, this is so 2001,
Here we
Mm-hmm.
go.
2021, 2022. This shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a repeater cycle. And then the problem is, it's a lot of people that's been around, a lot of old heads that keep it going. So because you're keeping it going in the name of, oh, I'm just, I'm being messy. Oh, I'm trolling. I'm doing this. Well, you're just keeping keeping the flame to the fire.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying.
It's weird to me.
Hey, nobody can drive looking in the rear view mirror, man. You cannot drive forward looking
Mm-hmm.
in the rear view mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work. I'm
It's
trying.
not productive. It's not productive.
It's not a good thing to do.
No, at all.
Right.
At all.
Right.
Benji, no,
So
like,
true.
I could have like conversations with certain people, and I'll be like, listen, I'm not on a lot of shit, so like, I'm not gonna let a person really get me out of character. Now, lately, I've been doing good, but I had a couple of hiccups, but you know what I'm saying. We
Mhm.
gonna do better, okay? I'm proud of myself, but
Hey,
but I'm saying
in
that when we're
2026, I'm
seeing
not explaining myself to nobody. I'm not explaining shit.
right,
I'm not telling you about it. I'm not gonna make it right with you. I'm not gonna do nothing about it. It is what the fuck it is. If you don't like it, then guess what? Hey,
yeah,
put it in your pipe and smoke it. I don't give a
yeah.
shit.
But that's why I was like, when they was talking on Gigi panel earlier, and I was just saying like, a lot of times people try to play like they're bigger than the program, or like play victim, but you doing that to the new people. You know what I'm saying? To the new people, you may seem bigger than what you are, but to the people who's been around, we know the bullshit that you may have done. So it's kind of like, don't try to act like you're one way when we know the truth. Don't try to act like you, oh, well, I don't let people get me out of character. You may not now, but nigga, we've seen people driving around, niggas acting crazy and frantic and going off and all that other stuff.
But this is the thing too. If somebody do that, who the fuck are we to remind that person of who they was?
Oh,
Let them
listen,
be who they want to be.
listen. I did it today. I ain't gonna lie. I did it today on the panel because we having a conversation. Then the person
Mhm.
jump on the panel and was just like, well, this shouldn't be like this. I'm like, wait, hold up, not messy boots himself. Like, don't shun
Mhm.
everybody else on how they responded, and you was once everybody else.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm,
Mhm.
I'm
You know what I'm
completely.
saying? That's just me. But I'm gonna go back in the chat. I'm listening.
Oh, you was helping with the conversation. Shit, fuck it. Nah, but that's the shit I be talking about though, man. These motherfuckers be just made up bullshit, and I be sitting. It's funny sitting around it, right? And like, damn, like I gotta really sit around this shit because I know what it is and I know what it's for. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's what Lady was just telling to him over there. It should be YouTube, y'all tripping, y'all looking at relationships and this is that and another, and they be and then Chuggy was telling them too. You know what I'm saying? It's the the storylines of it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody's putting their
yeah.
storylines and this, that, and the other. So you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When it comes down to it, it's gonna some things let's say everything is not a play, right? But
Yeah,
some things are for YouTube though. Some things are for the looks because some people, this
yeah,
crowd might think this. Some people like, okay, listen, my wife was listening to the other day, right? And she said, oh my
yeah,
God, it sounds just like a soap opera. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She said she listened to it cleaning. She's like, sound like a soap opera. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It was interesting to her. You dig what I'm saying? So, and even if some of it's not true, it could be true. It could be bullshit, right? To the outside world, they look at us and they're like, "Yo, these guys got some real live soap opera shit going on." What's up, Janet?
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like you know what I'm saying. So in the long run, yeah, if people are really making a dollar off it and doing something with it, yeah, cool. But if it's coming to try to hurt people and to tear people down, then nah. You know what I'm saying? If it comes just to one up somebody and try to oversee not oversee people and come in like you saying, like come in hot like that, like nah,
Mhm.
and everybody need to stop that shit. Like all that they act like the bad guy villain shit, nigga. Come on, my nigga. I've been the devil's advocate around here. How you know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you trying to take? It's like you trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's weird as fuck, love. So I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like So that's why I be
Mhm.
laughing at this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we have to sit around most of this shit. Why? Because we damn near are part of the creation of this shit.
I don't. I work 40 hours a week.
I know you don't. I'm not talking about you.
Too,
I
girl.
said
And
On
I
you.
be like,
and that's
what?
it. I'll be here for about an hour and I'm out of her.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true.
Hi,
Right. right.
Cammy. And I would have
Hey, how
went
you
back
doing?
to MJ's, but I see that you're live, and I know you sent me the message like, what the hell? But I mean, I had to go do something because motherfuckers got me fucked up, Benji. I think gonna say that I was in fucking talks chat talking to Sosa about Wild
Yeah.
D and fucking her.
Right.
What?
Right.
Like he went to her with that. He think no, you know what it is? He's accusing her of liking Wild D because she liked him over there for him. You know, that's what that is. That ain't no never ever come out my mouth about Wild D and Just Krista. Ugh.
That's why I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't there. I said
told
she
you.
ain't
You
been there.
would've- But excuse me, sir, you
You
would
ain't been
have,
there though. Yeah,
but
you ain't
you
been
would
there. I
have
know.
known. I would have
Yeah, I
told
know.
you, like,
Yeah, facts.
what
Facts.
didn't you
Facts.
know about Just Krista? You were on the phone with us half the time.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because we
But
were
that's how
doing
they.
fucking business, Cammy. If we're coming together and doing fucking business, I got my business partner on the phone. You understand?
Yeah.
He gonna hear what the fuck is going on. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where this fucking shit came from. But I was in fucking Talks chat. Where's Talk? Where the
I don't
fuck
know.
she been at all day?
She's been around in the
Great.
chat, but you know she's not going up there.
What, was she in the chat saying I said that?
No, she didn't.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
No.
She was the one
you don't
that
get
it was
down like
her
that.
show. It was her show. She was talking. I was in the chat giving the commentary. Just like if you went live, Cammy, you was talking about something about the small town. I'm gonna be in the chat responding. She's talking about Blake up there, calling her no name and all that, and how she was tired. And I told her, I said, all I said to these motherfuckers was, when they show you who they are, believe them. And I'm telling you, the demon came out of Blake and the demon came out of Just Kristen. They showed me who they was, honey. And I and Miss Brittany ain't have no problems since. You don't see me chasing nobody. I ain't on nobody's phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm brokenhearted about Grandma Love. You know, but what am I gonna do? I have to wait 7 days to talk to her because she's mad at me. You know, I'll wait 7 days. But other than that, I ain't worried about nothing but Grandma Love being upset with me. I worry about that hoe lying on me, Benji.
Yeah, I know, and it's the thing too, right? And I can feel
was-
people sometimes.
Yeah,
Huh?
but even MJ said that wasn't my character, bro.
I
People
told you that. Yeah, that's what I'm
know
saying.
how-
Yeah, like I wouldn't. That's what we're saying. Like,
all
hell
those
no.
how I
And the way she said it, was kind of like, you know, oh, can't be. The way she said it was like, you know what I'm saying?
You're
you know
lagging.
what I mean? I'm what?
Lagging. Like we can hear half of what you're saying, like you're Morgan. She might have lost signal, you know what I mean? Because you were Borgen at the time she dropped. But go ahead, continue.
I don't know. Borgen now.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, the narrative of me doesn't trump my narrative. Who and to remind you of my narrative. Why you gotta be so goddamn?
Well, because it's true.
He's so philosophical right now.
Well, if you don't know what it means,
I know it is. I know exactly what it means.
talk a certain way, and when people are intelligent enough to understand it, they don't need no. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying you.
I mean,
that's
I
what
got you.
happened with her, sir.
Yeah,
when
that's
she
what we was talking about. Yeah.
tired of him screaming at, hollering at her. She afraid to let it go because you know all that craziness, and we already know how he is. Shit, the women even said it over here. We don't want that nigga over here acting like he's great, man. What the fuck is wrong? Like, come on, that wasn't just something that popped up.
See what it was we was over there arguing, right? Me and him was.
Mm-hmm.
We was getting into it, whatever, and then something just came up, and that just came up out the blue. I don't even know. Like, damn, they like, call her, Benji. Call her. Where's she at? Where's she at? Call her.
Yeah, that's all they want to do. The bitch knows where I'm at. That bitch knows where I'm really at. That's why him and her tried it. 'Cause bitch, I'm in the motherfucking real world, getting praises, getting blessings. And you'll try to stop it because you a hater. I ain't hating on you hoes. You stay the fuck over there. And keep your business over there, bitch. Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. I actually dropped into Brianna's chat in the B sector today and heard just Krista up there talking about, yeah, when me and Janet fell out and then she came over here to do this. This is what I'm saying. Y'all don't see the plays, but see, the Most High fucks with Janet. I don't need you motherfuckers. The Most High fucks with me.
Motherfuckers.
So you could never fucking do nothing to me, ho. You can't fucking, hey, Shalana, you can't fucking, hey, Cammy said she'll be back. She got a call.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
no, you ain't do nothing to me, bitch. What is she doing? I was telling you, bro. I went to lunch, and you know I tell you about my phone, whatever. Went down there to the car, turned that shit on, her and that 600-pound life bitch up there talking. Yeah. And Krista came out her motherfucking mouth and was like, yeah, me and Janet, we fell out. And girl, you hurt. You hurt. That's why she came over here doing what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you telling me it happened after that, it had to.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen before that because you know what I'm saying? The call would have went out. The call went out late. Bitch is doing overtime. I'm at work all motherfucking day. Bitch, I'm gonna be all day tomorrow too. I'd work on the weekend if I could. Won't I, Benji? Motherfucker, I need any of these bitch ass hoes. Tell that bitch to hit my motherfucking cash app for a goddamn coffee in the morning, bitch. Do something useful, ho. You're around here trying to smear my name because you mad. Because she can't come to the small town. Because she can't come over here no more, Benji. She missed them late nights. That's what she said. She don't got no late night places to go no more, Benji. Oh, so she get mad. I want to make lies about Janet.
Bitch, hey, that was funny. Because you know, I still, like I said, I told him straight up. I said, I still watch this, Krista. I said, I ain't no hater, nigga. And I told Blake, said, he was over there bullying that old man the other day. He was like, "Oh, you a fan?" I said, "Nah." I said, "No, I wasn't watching your page. I was watching her page, nigga. Like, I was supporting her, dumbass nigga. What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, I still watch because I didn't think we had no problem. I didn't think we fell out like that. And she say sorry. What script is this? Which one did I miss, Big G? Aren't we for pretend that everything's okay?
Simulation, right?
Yeah, simulation. What? Honey, what's she doing? But again, she wants to hit the link, but she won't hit the link when I'm here.
That's what I'm saying. No, she ain't hit no link over here. That's
and then, and you know what MJ said? He asked her, "Did you see it?" She couldn't respond.
She couldn't. No.
Where's the receipt? Where's the receipt that I said it? I showed the receipt.
She ain't got no proof.
That Steven's mean as fuck. That he is mean and nasty. He ain't talking to her nice behind the stage unless she doing something. She up there telling secrets behind the stage, and the guy done picked up her secrets and took them to the chat and shit. They up there asking her, did she show her coochie to him? She up there like, no. Yeah, you did, bitch. You showed your titties. Hey, Kev. Yeah, so them titties, boy. She don't need to show no coochie. She'll never show the coochie because the coochie ain't cute. The coochie ain't cute. There's nothing cute. That's why she won't turn the camera on for Lemon. She won't even turn the camera on. I busted wide open. She couldn't turn on the camera. That's why she chased me, bro. She really thought I was really trying to do something with that man. We was just doing business. That nigga. Yeah, that nigga ain't had nothing to do but business. So if she thought something, look what happened. I gave her a business move and she can't even make a move with it. She want to start drama because that's what the B sector is. That's how they do. And she can't do that to me because I'm not. I don't belong to you. You don't belong to me. I don't owe you nothing. I don't have to chase behind her lies, Benji. Hey, Brett, you already know you the mother shit, nigga. You better fucking say something. You know what I do. You know everything I do. You know if I did it, I come tell you I did it. I'll be like, nigga, this is what I did. Let me turn my camera on. This is what I did. Yeah, nipple. What they gonna do to me? Huh? What they gonna do to me, Governor? they're trying to come after the Empress while she's not even here. While small time straggling little whore is sniffing around the neighborhood, the town. Her and her man weren't up for the crown. Oh, now they gonna get shut down. Because everything they did, honey's gonna come back around. So, how was your day, Benji?
It was good. My phone just went off on me all of a sudden right now for some reason.
Ooh. Somebody's tapped your phone.
I don't know. I'll come back on.
I know, bro. I ain't worried about no weak asshole. What that say right there? I gotta turn it this way. What it say? What that say, Brett? Love my Cali people. Could never. Slow ass water buffalo bitch. Fuck that hoe.
Oh, Cliff, what up?
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. I'm saying what's up to Cliff.
Why they never address me when I talk about them? I know that's right. Shalana, who you talking about? Who you talking about, Shalana? Because they don't ever address me either. Hey, Stephanie. What are you doing?
No,
Hey, Micah.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Michael,
Cliff.
what up? What up?
That name.
hey, I don't know why I don't think that's saying Micah. Okay, I just don't feel like it says Micah, but that's my business.
It is
Hi,
Micah.
Micah.
It's a book in the Bible.
I don't know why I just be feeling wanting to say Micah.
They can't say your name, but I'm the one that's not to be black enough. Oh my God. Listen here, Brit bitch.
Listen, it's always us. It's always us. But
okay, so no, this is a code motherfucking red bitch, okay? This motherfucking Krista bitch done ran around the motherfucking town today, girl, with her fucking skirt in the goddamn air, with her pussy smelling like fucking chicken.
What?
Chicken kiss lips. Yeah, she had the nerds up here talking about I was in Talks chat saying that her and Wild D were in the Instagram together.
Who said that?
Krista told that today.
I ain't never heard that. That's a new one to me.
It just happened.
Hi, Micah.
The fucking lie went out today, girl. And Benji up there's too busy behind the scenes on 17 panels. So I'm just joking.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
No, I know, and that's why I was like, let me stop. Because he's the one
that sounds
about right. That told me, the governor.
Look, that's what sounds about right, Benji.
I need to have a conversation with you.
He has his ears to the streets.
Facts.
I'ma say this. I just saw Kev's comment. Listen, it ain't nothing against you, Kev. I'm not saying nothing against you. I'm just saying that I feel like sometimes, you can't just come as if you don't have no.
Oh shit! Welcome, Oak Cliff. Let's go. Look at this picture. All right, what are you saying, bro?
I just don't want you to, forget that. Yeah, we all have passed on this app. We all have done stuff on this app. So, you can't just always be holier than thou when you ain't perfect. You ain't got no smut.
Who cares? Let that nigga be holier than thou does what the fuck he want to be. Girl, ain't nobody worry about that shit.
No, fuck
that nigga over there in the corner floating on the motherfucking cloud by his goddamn self being great. Just let him.
What?
Just let him, girl. Shout out to Kev. This man done did a half a century. Don't do it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying though,
he got a half a century under his belt, girl.
I'm saying if we're having
skip, if you want to,
you gotta hear him out though. You gotta hear what she's saying though.
Okay, I'm talking to Britt, and I'm joking with her.
You're entitled to your opinion.
I have to get somebody cut in and be like, hear what I'm saying.
Oh, right. I'm saying we all entitled
to me as I'm joking with her.
But I'm
Mhm.
saying we all entitled to our opinions. I'm just telling you, Kev, it ain't no real smoke. I'm just telling you that, you know what I'm saying? I seen the growth, but you can't just act like you just had came with full growth. As the elder here, yeah,
Like
you
you
are.
did, girlfriend, because you had did a whole
I
360 and then
right.
it turned back around.
I understand
Now
it. I
you back
understand it.
on course.
Sometimes I do, you know,
Well,
backtrack and everything, I'm a work in progress every day. But my thing is that, like, you know,
maybe
it
he
ain't like
didn't
I see.
backtrack.
I'm saying it ain't like I ain't seen Kev like kind of grow from the stupid stuff. I definitely can say that. But have
He
I
didn't
seen
backtrack.
Kev partake in the stupid stuff? Hell yeah.
And so do you.
We all have, right? So that's what I'm
I
saying.
think y'all have a perfect balance. I think
Right.
you do. Yes.
And so that's why I said what I said. So it wasn't like it
A
wasn't like
dig.
a
So
dig at
calm down there,
yeah,
old
it wasn't
man.
like a dig. It was just more so like,
Oh,
yeah, I see your
old
growth
man.
that you ain't trying to do the stupid stuff.
Oh my God!
Really, Benji?
Yo.
Benji.
Oh my God.
Button. Thank you. Thank you for
That was
slapping
the
yourself
oldest
for
man
me.
in our town. Y'all got me
Thank you,
fucked up.
Benji, for slapping yourself for me. I appreciate that.
Alana never sticks up for me when I defend her name. What is going on in this chat? There is a problem. Quit treating people as they were treating them as they are. Wait, what? That is
Wait, hold
problem.
on, Kimmy. I need you to rephrase that because I don't know why I'm maybe it's me. I'm tripping.
What? You shut your whole mouth, Fred.
No, I'm trying to. No, I thought I was tripping.
That is the problem. Quit treating people as they were. Treat them
Oh,
as they
are they
are.
okay? Yeah.
Okay, as they
No,
were, treat
that's
them as they
listen,
are. Because again,
I
Cammy, when they show you who they
understand.
are, believe it and then move
But
accordingly. You don't
and
have to get
and
angry.
that's the thing. So I'm all for that. I'm
Right.
all for that. But I
Okay.
can't come on this panel talking all like this and then motherfucker say, Brit, if we talk about the old you used to womp and whoop and
Yeah,
yeah,
but you've changed for the good. And when you said you backslid, I don't think it's that. I think you're coming into the balance of it. But you call it backslide. I don't
oh
think
yeah,
it's.
because I'm not trying to do that. And the thing is that
Listen, let me
I've
ask you a
seen
question, and I really don't mean to cut you off, but say me and you are out at the club and we had a wonderful time, we're having fun, and we go outside, and then the bitches start with us. We're gonna turn that shit on in 3.7 seconds, and then we're gonna go back to being nice after we do what we have to do.
right, but I be trying
So
not to do it
sometimes
no
that
more.
happens
I ain't
out
gonna
here
lie.
though
I
too.
be
Feel
trying.
me? Like
I
it
ain't
really does. It will happen out here, and you can't be like, "Oh, I backslid." No,
no, yeah, because you know why? Because I made a promise to myself, so I be really trying to stick to it. Because like I don't want to let people get me out of character. So my thing is that it ain't like I haven't seen Kev's growth. So that's not. I'm just saying that like
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
he definitely grew from. I think most of us have grew from that a few years ago. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
we all have grown.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
So
Hi.
I'm gonna say I've seen a lot of change in the good for a lot of people. So
Right.
hey, Kendra, so
People shouldn't act like they don't see the echoers, because that's what I
mhm,
call them, Brett. They
yeah,
echo lies, they echo the past, they
the
echo
hate,
bullshit,
the
they echo the
the
hate,
they
they
echo the
echo
hate,
their
envy,
insecurities,
jealousy,
echo their
they hate.
jealousy. Thank you.
Mm,
And I don't care. At the end of the day,
Benji,
everyone
you
is
either
allowed to
gonna
do
put
what they
on your
want to
small town
do.
banner, Benji. You either gonna put on your small town banner or you gonna put a picture. You're not gonna just have a fucking black screen, okay?
Oh, damn. It's no cut.
That's fine. No
Yes,
cut.
I need a no cut picture. He'll never make me know it. Okay, I'm going to unmute. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
need a
right
no cut
here.
empress.
His
Where's
ass
her
up.
no cut empress at?
Yeah, where the fuck is it?
That's crazy
All that
work.
goddamn sitting back there watching other motherfucking shows. Watch my goddamn avatar change, nigga.
Nickel. Gets on my nerves.
I know.
But you know
You're
what?
right.
But I watch. I've been finding like different channels and like I've been uh I've been watching and kind of getting familiar with. And shout out to everybody that is growing and that is
Yeah,
learning.
I was supposed to go back to MJ's channel, but I saw Benji was live, and I'm the co-host here, so I'm like, You know what? I'm just come over here because he told me to calm down. I feel some type of way that bitch felt like she could come out here and lie on me. Because
But what
she's
I'm lost because I thought like you guys had squared it away, so did it still
right.
problems?
So then, no, she's making one by starting this lie.
Okay.
Because
And
I haven't spoken to her since that day when she apologized on the show.
right.
And again, I spoke about her in Talks chat about her, and Blake. And then I spoke to Grandma Love about it. Showed Grandma Love the texts that she had
Did
sent.
you see that Pico's channel got took?
Who?
That shit crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
I got a message shit with it talking about. Did you see that? That's why I just noticed when Kevin just said she got struck. I'm like, that was a monetized channel. They had a lot
Wait,
of
who?
from
I
scratch.
didn't hear who.
Pico, High Thoughts
Pico.
TV.
Yeah, I still can't hear who she's saying.
You still
Pico.
can you hear me?
No,
High
it's
Thoughts
like
TV.
going in and out, but it's like Are you saying Chico?
High
said
Thoughts
Pico.
TV.
Yeah, see, both of you are talking at the same time. I don't know.
Pico.
Pico. Okay, I don't know no Pico.
You know.
Yeah, High Thoughts TV. He was monetized. He was doing content, all kind of stuff. You lost. How you lose that? What the hell? What the
Because
hell
you
they
gotta
stuck
be
you on?
making sure you cross your T's and dot your I's.
Yeah,
You gotta read
right, K Riz. A lot of people getting struck right now,
right, because
and
they're not following the rules.
they ain't playing with a lot of people either right now with their new rules and stuff. They not playing with people.
And I told people this, Britt, and if I've told you that I've actually acclimated myself for that, and I'm teaching people that, and they're not listening to me, then they act like Janet knows everything. Then what do I do with it? All I could do is give you the game. I don't even want to give it anymore. After Krista, and you said Janet 6 months of people, I will never network again.
Yeah, well, it's not even about network. You know what it is?
Britt, hold up. I could go away. I could take my channel, revamp myself, and none of y'all will ever see me again. That's how big this YouTube really is. So if anybody thinks that someone needs a channel or needs money or needs monetization or needs all of this, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And you know what I find, Britt? That helping the people that were coming into it was what I love to do now. Right. I didn't need to go live and be nobody. I know who I am. I know what I've done. I know what goes on. And I tried to stop the echo for a lot of people and help them network in positive ways. And then you turn on me and lie on me. Girl, I know. Never mind not to talk to a near motherfucker out here. Benji, hold on to the little lifeline because he already know Janet can go bloop. And I will never be seen again. And a near motherfucker better not pretend that they worried about where the fuck I'm at. Because the real world, we didn't know each other. The only way we knew each other was connecting to an app. So remember that.
Yeah, I don't know with everything that's going on right now with YouTube. I think everybody got to take a second and really have a guideline class again. They asking for the link in the chat, Benji.
Exactly.
Because
do without me.
They're changing guidelines, and
I'm right here. I was going to do it too.
Well, you was spinning.
It's this lady.
Hey, talk. There she is.
Hey, talk.
Talk. I need to talk to you, girl, because I'm being accused of saying something in your chat. And you were there that day, my boo-boo, my boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. I love her. Look, I'm like, where was Talk at the whole time I was being lied on? Just Krista's lying on me saying that I was talking about Wild D and her in your chat.
Hey,
and I said in Talk's chat that Wild D and Krista were talking in the Instagram. So I just want her to come up here.
Hey, Janet, one thing people don't realize is that you are the reason why we even know who the fuck Born Rich even is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we weren't even talking about born, but okay. well,
We talk about
I need you right now. Miss Brittany needs you right now, girl. I'm going to turn my camera on, girl, because just Krista said that I was in your chat saying that Wild D and her were in the Instagram together. The day that you were talking about Blake and what was going on when he was calling you no name.
Yeah.
What up, K-Riz?
I'm gonna have to go.
What up,
I'm gonna have to go review it because y'all know I'll be paying attention to the chat half the time. But I go view it for you. Which live was it?
It's the one where you were talking about Blake. And I was in the chat and I was telling you that she was afraid of Blake. And I was saying stuff in the chat about her and Blake. Do you remember that? And you were responding. It was me and Sosa.
Yeah.
We were sitting in the chat talking to you, and I was typing because I told you I had to go to work. But I was typing to you about Blake and Krista and the abuse that she sustains, the mental abuse.
The
Talking crazy.
yeah.
Right. And I was talking to you in your chat. I'm asking you, was I not doing that day with that live? You were on your vertical live.
Vertical? So vertical?
Yes, it was your vertical live, and you were up there talking about how Blake was calling you no name, that he had called you no name.
Let me look it up, Jenny. You know I'll be doing so much. I don't remember this shit.
I was in that live. I don't remember you.
I was in that live too.
I look it up though.
Do you
I look it up.
And
Yes,
I was
remember that.
talking about Blake and the abuse that she was sustaining from him, because she was talking about Blake and what was going on in the situation. I never once said nothing about Wild D. I never once said Wild D and her were in no Instagram. Thank you for speaking, sir. Because again, I never said any of that.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing nothing about Wild D. I remember you saying stuff about her and him.
Yes, about Krista and Blake. And then Grandma Love reached out and asked me, was I talking about Krista? That's when I told her, yes, I was.
Yeah, no, I do something. I probably was responding back to you, but I do so much. I don't remember.
I told Grandma Love, I said, did Krista tell you to come check me? Yes, I did, Britt. Like, did she tell you to come check me? Yes, I was.
But I thought you guys were straight. Like, is this like a play? Is this being a play? Is this like a play?
No, something happened that day, Britt, when she
No, I'm talking about now because she brought it up like she was saying stuff today. So I'm saying
she started a lie, Britt. Pay attention. She started a lie. While I was at work, while I was minding my good old American business, she was over her lying on me. What is we talking about?
You talking fast.
Was it this week, last week?
Y'all so do you. How you gonna say I'm talking fast and so do you, you mumbling mouth?
But she trying to understand you.
God damn it. America. Hey, what's up? What up, talk? So let me
again, you said I was talking about Krista and Blake in the chat, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I went over to MJ's today, and then they asked me to come up there, and I said the same thing that I'm saying right now. I have no problem admitting that I was talking about her in that chat. And I even told Grandma Love I was talking about her. And Grandma Love asked me not to talk about her. And I said, yes, I won't do it again. And I didn't.
So was that statement of you saying that she's supposed to be talking to Wild D in the Instagram, was that supposed to make Blake jealous or something?
I don't know. Benji ain't tell me the whole truth about what happened. He's not telling me what was all said and all that. But yeah, that's what was said. I mean, he could elaborate. Because again, MJ was trying, and then I had to leave, and I came back, and I came here, but he ain't telling the whole story.
What happened?
Luke, so hold on. Yeah, let me get to this real quick, Doe. What's up, Doe? What's up, Doe?
What's up?
Yeah. So listen. When I put in the chat, I might even put it the right way. So let me just put in the chat. Your opinion of me doesn't trump my opinion of me. And who are you? Stop me. Let me talk to America. So we don't go with the back and forth. So that's why we try to use America. So we don't use. So anyway, it doesn't trump my version of me, my narrative of myself. So for me to stop right now, say for example, Doughboy, who just say for if this was the case, all his interaction with me have been, what up, OG? What up? It's always been copacetic. If that's my interaction with him, right?
Wait. I'm sorry, real quick. With who?
I was using Doughboy, for example.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, you got it.
So, for I understand. We can sit back and say we see progress. You know how people always use the term "I respond to people." News uses. I don't initiate nothing. Amongst my niggas, right? Because women are to follow women, men are to follow men. A lot of the times the wires get crossed. I'm not here to be to a degree to influence women about how to conduct themselves as women. I can't. If anything, I would like a little bit of swag to rub off onto the new generation, and now they got both bags. They got the new bag and the old bag. There's women that sit back and watch men and critique men. And I don't know if necessarily their job, but Cammy and Cammy and Benji was saying, I thought Cammy was addressing you being on the panel and saying what you said. And that's what brought so at least it sounded like it. I'm telling you, Britannia. It sounded like they was watching and they addressing the issue now, and she was saying stuff like you can't stop somebody today and treat them how they was before. When we met you, we wasn't valuing your opinion. I'm talking to you, Britannia. And agree for the people that weren't fucking with the winner circle because you was with Loco's girl. So we showed you a certain side. It might have been standoffish with some people. Some people, they might have only showed you a certain side.
Yes. Hey, Miguel, we did not know that she was this girl.
If you give me permission to play your stream, I found it.
I found it too, Janet. I'm looking at your comments right now.
Yeah, and you read. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. You read every single thing I said. She read everything I said, and I'm a member, so she better read my comment. But yeah, she read everything I said. So go back and listen, boo. Sorry, Kev.
Yeah, I'm looking at your comments right now, and I don't see Wild D in none of these comments.
You might not have though, but I met Britannia through Loc. That situation. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know.
Me too. No, me too.
Okay,
so let me hold on. Let me
real quick, because it seems like you like to keep on doing that. We already know where I was before.
Well, I'm explaining this for a reason. Everybody know the
but you.
I'm only saying it because
respectfully.
Let me get to where I'm going, though.
Wait, real quick.
And now it's going to be hold on and let me say your version.
No, I'm just real quick because respectfully, we already know where I was before. You don't have to
say it just now, no, we didn't. So obviously, me and Doughboy got a different understanding. He didn't take care of we didn't know her from Loca. So that's not a common understanding. His understanding, though, you might have been different because we used to chill with Loca and then we used to go at Loca. So it was a different. Everybody didn't partake in that. So if you was, say, for example, Loco's girl, then you would have a different version or a fan of the winner circle, then you would have a different impression of
what does that have to do with you? I'm trying to figure out what does that have to do with
for you to sit back and say we've seen progress, like as if you were here from the beginning.
The conversation, wait. That part of the
if we keep interrupting everybody, it's going to turn to argument. So that's why I said let me talk to America.
Keep on bringing him up when he has nothing to do with this conversation.
I'm bringing up a starting point of saying.
So bring up that we can bring up the fact that you were obsessed with news. Let's make sure we're having this conversation.
How were you? Okay, that's your. Let's
bring it up with the obsession of news. With the fact of
it was now that's your opinion, but as far as a lot of other people would sit back and say news was obsessed with me, so that's why I put in the chat. Everybody's entitled to their opinion because for the longest it was the other way around. I used to sit back and say news was stalking me. But you can sit back and say obsession. I don't know what that's
Yeah,
for. Like,
he was obsessed with her.
the Benjis and the Cammies and the Doughboys, they was here from the beginning to sit back and see.
You got upset when she went with Hockley.
No, that's your opinion. I was not. I wasn't upset. Listen, if I fuck with you and somebody gonna throw you a party and you gonna get some money or whatever, that's a good thing. So that, especially if I'm a person that would throw a party and cash app you. So that's a good thing if somebody else is going to do it. So like, you know, how you going into specific moments. So when news went over to Hockley, I was like, you made him on my platform. It's a beautiful thing. She came back and went to Benji's channel and started talking about it. This nigga Kev is going to trip. He going to act with it. I specifically couldn't do that because that would give the implication of jealousy or envy or whatever like that. There.
He was upset about it. We all saw it.
Listen, I'm telling you me. You telling me what you think I'm doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing at the time.
I'm sorry. Can I just interrupt right here at this point? This is exactly what me and Benji was talking about when this started. We was having a conversation, and now it's turning into a battle. And now it's turning into an argument. And this is why we ain't never going to move ahead. Now, this is what I heard, Kev, and this is what I heard. I heard that Kev was trying to make a point about treating people for who they were instead of treating people as they are now. As they are now. And what he was trying to use, maybe we shouldn't be using each other as an example, but he was saying you wouldn't like it, Britannia, if we started treating you as you were from who you came from or where you are.
But the thing is that I wouldn't care. You see what I'm saying?
It's not the point that you would care. It's just the point that he making an example. And instead of letting the example be made, now we got to get into this personal battle.
But he knows, because what he likes to do is keep on bringing up the person. And the thing is that you could talk to me without bringing up the person. He likes to do that. So the thing is that if we could talk about a lot of shit that happened on here.
I was bringing up
Kev, like I said, you can have a conversation
with me. I'm going to get some coffee. I'm going to get some coffee.
You can have a conversation with me without bringing up the person. Period.
True. But at the end of the day, though, it's always going to be someone to say what you're doing is wrong because they don't agree with it. At the end of the day, fuck it, you can't tell me how to feel. Right? We can't tell no one how to. You can't tell Cammy how to feel. Cammy can't tell how you how to feel. No one, neither one of you can tell me how to feel. So at the end of the day, is she telling you how she feel? Like, I'm not saying, I don't say that to say the everybody that have assholes shit, because I feel personally as a man, I feel like that's disrespectful. So I'm saying, I can tell you how to feel, and you can't tell me how to feel, and this is how I feel. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but this is how I feel.
Can we have feelings with no judgment?
That's exactly what I'm saying, though.
He's pretty much saying that his opinion is his own opinion. So like they could like pretty much just like agree to disagree, like how he feels and how he feels maybe
true. Basically, two things can be true. What I'm saying can be wrong to you, and what you're saying can be wrong to me. Vice versa.
But we be too much proving our right that we'll put somebody down to prove our right.
First of all, we're on the fucking internet. First of all, that's what this is what we need to get understood. We're on the fucking internet. Once we log off this bitch, if this is all you have, I can't say that. But me personally, I have a life. I have 2 kids I have to worry about, and like the news said, Doughboy, you ain't been around like that. You ain't been around lately like that, like to have your opinion. But guess what? You know why? Because I have kids that need me and say that shit ain't important, Daddy. You see what I'm saying? But as with anybody, news have kids too, so I'm pretty sure her kids probably didn't say that in in that form or probably said it at all. But me being a young and a new father to certain things, yeah, my daughter did tell me. And I said it on here to y'all when she said it. Hey, Dad, you on that internet shit more than you worried about me. This is when I started backing off. And I was dope boy in here for 2 weeks. Dope boy in here for 3 weeks. Yeah, that's great, but I don't give a fuck. But my thing is when I come back, I'm me. But at the same time, like everybody's saying, we can't just keep dwelling. Me, what I'm saying, we can't keep dwelling on the same shit if we trying to progress to something better.
I can agree.
I can agree with that, but at the same time, can we have opinions? Can you state your opinion without? You can't state your opinion without somebody feeling some type of way about it.
Hey, guess what, Cammy? As long as you state your opinion, you get your shit off. Fuck how a person feels about your opinion. As long as your opinion is right, guess what? You might put your opinion out there. Guess what? 150 people might agree with it, but just because it's only 6 of on the panel and 4 don't agree, the fuck the 4 people. 160 people agree with what you just said.
Hey, show.
Fuck him or them that say, oh, well, you know, because only the people that know you, like we know you, gonna have an opinion. But the people that don't know you just here for the entertainment, they go. It's like everybody here watching Scandal. Everybody love Olivia Pope. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody watching.
What we do on here is say you don't like my opinion. You don't like what I said. Instead of not liking it and disagreeing with it, you'll attack me about some shit that I done did in the past because you don't agree with my opinion.
But at the same time, hold on. At the same time,
you trying to address something earlier though.
Hold on, let me say this before I forget it. Cammy.
That's what I was saying. You know what I mean?
No. Listen, what I'm gonna say first, Kev. Listen. You too. I need Kev to listen to this shit too. Everybody that's normally here, I need y'all to listen to this shit. Because it's like Denzel Washington, right? When he played in Training Day, women love him. But when he played in Training Day, they hated him because he played a bad person.
Hey, speak for yourself. I like the Denzel.
No, a lot of people. Hold on. If you really look at Denzel Rose, him playing that role, it's like out of the ordinary. You see what I'm saying? He did that shit to the point certain people hated him for that role. Like, oh, he like that.
Oh yeah, we get it real quick. Something, right? Let me change it a little bit. Right? So listen, somebody might look at Cammy. That met Cammy at 30 points.
What up, Third?
Or met Cammy, and when they met Cammy, they had a certain filter in the situation. So your opinion might be accurate, but you only might have a certain perspective of Cammy. Now, for example, to me, Cammy responded to a lot of shit. Cammy never initiated nothing. She had bullshit on the channel. She had a bullshit up on the channel, but she ain't a bullshit female.
Fact.
But guess what? But
no, don't. Nigga said 2 words.
Every up and radio shit because other people want to talk about some shit too.
Well, you just got to talking. Let it land.
I wasn't even done. I wasn't even done though. But go ahead, talk.
We was addressing something before you came up here, and then you started talking. I went made some coffee, came back.
Okay, let it go. Let go back to your point.
So
thank you, Cammy.
Stay focused.
In my opinion,
Much love.
In my opinion, it would be unfair for somebody to beat Cammy during a certain point that Cammy a bullshit person, but that's how they viewed Cammy. They might have viewed Cammy, but technically, she didn't do nothing with nobody. Cammy ain't never came out there and said, "Yo, there's a girl over in this chat. Let's talk about her. I don't like how she moved." She don't do that.
Right.
I was known for. Now Britannia had brought up news. I used to leave the panel when news used to come up to avoid the conflict. Maybe can't say it. I'm home.
He said he changed that shit up the news again. We're not doing that, Kev.
Hold on. So that's no, I'm just addressing the obsession thing. It was y'all niggas.
You might be the one that's
VG, what up?
You might be the one that obsessed with news because we're not talking about that now.
No, she just brought it up.
But news not here though.
She didn't say that though.
Oh God.
Damn. I didn't bring up news. She brought up news. Somebody said
I did.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm sitting back saying is that if somebody treated you with respect and show you a little bit of professionalism, for you to give an opinion of how they reacted to other people and say that this is who they are, and this is who I see them as, and I see the growth. Before you met me on my channel, Britannia, I used to play music. We used to go over to rapping, not talent shows or nothing like that. Yeah? Music, R&B, rap, freestyles, niggas like Devil, Cammy. Nobody ever even knew that these people rapped. But we used to do that. So, and this was back when Nina Boy was here. Back when I first started my channel, I started originally music. So it wasn't.
I know that.
You wasn't around. I don't know how you would know because you weren't around it.
Okay. All right.
You weren't around it when I started.
I'm saying I do know.
Okay,
because I've been around long enough.
Nigga, she was in the crowd.
What are you talking about?
No, when he was battling DMX now.
What are you talking about?
Right, like what are you talking about?
She was in a crowd, bro. She was around us, bro.
I don't know.
In the party line crowd back in the day.
I'm gonna be like,
What I'm saying, she was around us, bro. She was obviously in the bushes watching, but she obviously couldn't fuck with us like that.
You can't say obvious because if you never commented, you never interacted, then you weren't.
She couldn't interact. She was on lockdown.
Well, she was in lockdown. There you go. She said
she was on lockdown. She was on lockdown, nigga. Her nigga had her on a leash, nigga. She couldn't do none of that shit but be on that nigga page. And when she said to be on the page or be on YouTube, period, he had that on lockdown, period. He had her in, not to talk to her like that, but he had her in complete check, nigga. He had her in complete check, nigga. She was, nigga, everything he.
She don't want people to mention that,
No, I'm saying
I'm doing it because we're talking about it right now, though.
That's what I was doing earlier too.
No, but I'm saying you're trying to say she wasn't around, but she was, nigga. When she seen Nina, obviously when we intertwined and met them, and she was with him, obviously she was probably sneaking over there watching us too, seeing because she was knowing the beat that was going on. My nigga, she had to. She was intel.
Somebody's watching.
She never read up. I'm telling you, based off my interaction with Britannia, I didn't get no indication that she was watching me before a certain point. So I'm not gonna put paint where it ain't. I'm just going to
say she knew though.
She said she was watching you, bro.
That's crazy.
You can watch people, but if you don't have personal interactions, it's kind of.
So you clearly don't comprehend what Benji was saying. Clearly, all this elderly age.
You're reading all you a different point.
No, I'm saying no because now you're trying to make up something that wasn't there. Clearly, the man just told you. I told you I was around. I was in the bushes. I've been in the bushes.
Now I see. Now that's a different conversation. We dealing with I was in the bush.
I'm saying he just told you. Just because you don't know, Benji's telling you because Benji knows me and Benji.
Benji wasn't even around the whole time. Benji was fighting the cause of the whole. So he wasn't even around the whole.
No, we're still in the bushes.
Well, I don't know about who is it. See, I
got recordings of you niggas.
I'm moving different. I'm sitting back. Yeah, I wasn't in the bushes of the winning circle before I typed in the chat. When I come in the chat. This is me. I'm here. I wasn't here. I'm not watching.
You already know Drake too much. I be watching these niggas, man. Tell these niggas, man.
I'm watching you niggas talking about, listen, this is how you was when you was part of that. I'm not gonna say that because I wasn't watching you and in the bushes.
So many people I've watched and they don't know I watched.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. You could keep on talking with your story. I said, yeah, I do remember that. You're saying I didn't. Okay, I'm telling you I did.
So back to back.
Because I wasn't interacting in your chat doesn't mean I wasn't watching.
Focus, Kev.
That's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm dealing with the watching. Right? I don't deal with I'm dealing with who was in the bush. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying is that I had said things like, I'm different age bracket. So some people talking about you. She was using the term like bigger than the program. Well, I was like, women got a different program, and than men. and y'all should have a different program than me. So it's like Shalana, excuse me, Janet shouldn't compare herself to Doughboy. She's a female. How she's supposed to move? There we go.
Say that you thought you were the program. I'm not comparing you to a woman. I'm comparing you in general.
Let me talk to America. Let me finish talking.
When stuff goes wrong, you have to humble yourself to come back.
You going in and out, so I didn't hear half of what you said. But what I'm saying that I'm talking to America that women.
When we were talking, wasn't about a men or women
Awesome.
situation. I'm just saying that wasn't what we were going back and forth.
What's up, Sandy? What's up?
That's all I'm saying. It wasn't about men or women. It was just about.
Well, people got their own way of talking to make sure that everybody's included in the understanding. So sometimes that's why I'll use the term America, and and don't use us, for example, whatever I say, it's like, well, let me tell you, that ain't how I see it. No matter what I say.
Hey, Sandy.
2 words go, and then somebody want to clarify a different point.
Well, because you're saying something different than what we talked about earlier. I didn't.
You're
trying to separate it for the sex wise.
No,
I'm not separating. I'm saying you were big. You thought you was bigger than the program.
That's your opinion.
You did.
So that's your opinion. Some people look. If I go live, Benji don't pull up to my channel. Does that mean he's bigger than the program? I can say that as far as I'm concerned, because I'll pull up over here. It's welcome arms over here, but when I go live, he don't pull up. But I'm not going to sit back and when I see Benji and we could be new people around and say he bigger than the program. No, that's how he deals with me.
I'm glad you said you got welcome arms over here, though.
Let me land. To other people, he moves different. You know what I'm saying? So you, like I said, to put in the chat, yeah, you're entitled to when I said you're entitled to your narrative, but it doesn't trump my narrative of me. Your narrative of me doesn't trump my narrative of me. And you entitled. Everything I was saying is you entitled to feel how you feel.
I don't think Benji wants to go to your show because he'll get kicked out of there.
Yeah, facts. You ain't lying. He is not lying. Get that nigga out of here right now.
That on his ego, Kev. That on his ego.
But everybody can feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to deal with some people different sometimes.
I deal with everyone the way they, I deal with them. Like the energy they give me, I give them. I may give up.
I wouldn't be here because okay, I get you. I heard what you said.
Because I actually asked you for understanding, Kev, and we fixed it, right? It didn't get all crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I fucked with you. So yeah.
And our situation came in and it wasn't even about us. She would just let me use our situation.
Still fixed it though.
No, you're right, 100%. You're right, 100%. But let me just tell America real quick. It's no big deal. But let me use our situation.
Okay.
I didn't get to Janet behind me and Janet. I got in because when I went to,
I'm mad at this nigga.
Yeah, she was mad at Stone, and I don't like how she talking to Stone. So that's the only. That's why we had a little word. She like, nigga, I'm gonna talk to this nigga. I want to talk to this nigga. Who the fuck is you?
At least Kev knows me though.
And it was the same situation with Britannia. We didn't have a misunderstanding. She didn't come on no platform talking about Kev you this or Kev you that until I sat back and said something about her treating Stone a certain way. And this was.
I really went left with you when the dead thing came up too. So
wait, you said I started treating who a certain way?
I said it was a similar thing with me and you and Stone. Because we didn't, it's like this. You didn't have no interactions with me to get into it, other than, hey, what's up, Britannia? So I wasn't casting my opinion on you. So that's a clear way why you might have a hiccup with a person is because they choose to cast their opinion. I chose to keep my opinion to myself. I can't sit back and tell people, I saw how Janet and Rob was interaction. Janet is this type of woman. No, she was that type of woman with him. Since she been around me, she been this type of woman. But I was here for the whole thing. I was in the bushes too. But I don't treat her I don't treat her from being from the bushes. And because she was diabolical when she was fucking with
Salute,
Diabolical.
salute
I
Benji
love
Buttons.
diabolical. Let's go, Britt.
Not salute Benji Buttons. I hate him.
Britt. Britt's
I would never
diabolical.
fuck with her. I would never
We don't
fuck with
care.
her.
We don't care. I'm not gonna care.
I would never fuck with her based off if I was giving her business based off of how she was treating a black man. I didn't simply say that, but that wasn't my fight. She wasn't doing that to me. When I met her, she didn't just come at me. Well, you know, she did, like I said, explain the situation. So sometimes it's unfair for us to cast our opinion based off of us watching something from the, you know, what's my interactions? What's your interactions with me?
If you got, none of y'all would have Janet, nigga.
If you got treated with,
go ahead, keep going. My bad.
If you got treated with respect when you met this person,
I'm stupid.
it only be right for you to tell people, well, my interpretation is they dealt me with respect. They to sit back and say this is how talk is based off of how her and Wild D interacted.
Well, what happened with Talk?
No, I'm just every
Oh,
time.
let's go, Talk. You
What
back?
happened with Talk?
Talk. Talk. Did you review your show, love? Am I talking?
Yeah, I told you I read
Talking
the
about
comments already.
Yes, yes, yes.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying it's kind of unfair. If you're going to sit back and say something about somebody, talk about your experience and with them, and let's go into up until now. So my interactions with you, Britannia, was okay. You over here, you doing this, y'all are separated. What's up? If I was treating you at all based off of how I met you, I never gave you a wrench and fucked with you.
Oh shit! Not feelings would not be hurt.
Damn.
That might be the case, but I'm just telling you that
No, I'm saying that's fine.
Niggas in these wrenches.
I'm
No,
saying
when
my feelings
fucking
wouldn't.
wrench, bro. All this hope to ad libs. No, if that ain't the moral of the story. The story is I wouldn't have I wouldn't have fucked with her. But I had to have my own thinking.
Benji, you have to realize this. When they say the wrenches niggas get a wrench and sabotage your page.
Yeah.
So when he said that, at the same time, you have to think about that shit too.
Oh, how we treat people off of watching them from the bushes.
Yeah, that part right there. That was the So what I'm saying is that, like, for people that haven't been going live, right? Just say you haven't gone live on the regular. We haven't known you, right? Now, how we know of you, let's say how we use Janet, for example. How we know that Janet's over here. Janet has a wrench over here.
Got introduced by Benji, and actually it was CB420 that asked me to come over here.
Okay,
Where she been at?
Yeah, shout out to CB.
Oh.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that we meet people, like sometimes people meet you on a platform where somebody else is already embracing you, the channel holder.
Well, he did. He asked me to stay, and then I actually asked him if we could do business together, and I came up with the 3-day weekend thing, and he thought it was fun because he already went live like 28 hours of the day, and that was our first like real business thing. And
so back to with Cammy, you know, we was talking, like I said, when I heard them saying, like, you know, we need to go forward. We don't need to sit back and when people come around. There's a lot of new people. There's a lot of people resubmitting. I hate that this might be the wrong term. Resubmitting their resume.
Yeah, you know what?
Reactivating is okay.
I can Kev, I can agree with you on that 100%. It's people see that new people around. So hold on, wait. Let me just. This is me. Before they try to do it, before other people come out.
If they pull up to your channel, they're gonna see who you are. So right. that's it. First of all, Janet can't sit back and shortstop. Nobody else has already come into my channel and say, "Yo, no, hold on, look over here. Kev is this over here. I'm over there with Kev,
I
and I
wouldn't even do that.
Let me land you.
I let people see who people really are. I don't tell folks.
So there we go. Let's go there. Find out for yourself.
Yeah, find out.
Yeah.
What
your
a person
opinion
did to me may not do that to you. So I'm not gonna tell you not to be around. I'm gonna tell you what they did to me though, and then you can take it for what it is. And that's why I don't fuck with them. But it ain't gonna
Wait,
stop.
Big Talk said something. She said that she didn't even see what that was saying
What happened?
in the back chat. She said that she did the research, Janet, and she didn't see that.
Oh yeah, I read it, and I also she said what was going on, and that's why I recapped that we were talking about people's opinions and like when people have opinion about folks in the bushes. Yeah.
Well, it's
The
January.
private chat's private though, Britt.
It's January 8th, 2026.
Yeah.
2026. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, what's the motive? What's the motive of the opinion?
What you mean? Everybody has an opinion.
Right. When are we gonna put a cap on an opinion? Like what?
Yeah,
If
hold
I'm
his
in
opinion
real
letter.
time, I have an
What's the
opinion.
motive? All I said was, and this is in general to America. What's the motive of an opinion? That sometimes plays a role.
Like what? So like you mean?
I give my opinion on Benji or Doughboy right now. Why am I doing it? What are the elements that's different to make me want to sit back and say, you know, something, Doughboy? I don't like your braids. Why am I giving my opinion right now?
He got braids.
Oh, because everyone has the right to. It's free will. But there's always a consequence, whether it's good or bad. So people need to stop acting like
Oh, G Jamel, what up?
Yeah, my question
is that you can't do it. It's what's going to happen if you do it.
Right. That part. That part
I
right
say
there.
I don't like you. If I say I don't like you,
what the answer wasn't what I said. I didn't say that we didn't talk. I didn't say what's the rights of every person. That would be okay. You can give your opinion.
So what do you ask?
Right.
Can you?
Oh, let me
phrase it?
She didn't
I'm
get
asking, can you rephrase
yeah,
it?
I'm trying to hold my breath for it.
the motive. It's the same thing. I'm gonna say again. The word is the motive and opinion. Those are the two key words in the sentence.
Okay, so
I
may
said,
I finish?
hold on. Let me just if y'all keep interrupting, we're not gonna get understanding. So listen, the motive of an opinion. Why am I giving my opinion right now on whoever? What are the elements that are around that make me want to sit back and tell somebody about how I see Benji from up in? So
well, maybe it's a scenario that happened. So maybe it's something that happened, and the person want to be like, "Well, nah, you can't."
Or maybe they
can't.
wanted to let it out. Maybe they want to say,
Okay,
"I don't like
that's like me coming. Wait,
right
that's like coming on here.
You're addressing it. Now you're addressing the situation. Now you're addressing the motive.
I'm saying that's like me coming on here saying, "Okay, don't go. Why are you guys going back and forth? And woo, this is stupid." Well, that wouldn't work for me because I've been in that place. I've been in a place where I was going back and forth. So then Benji could come and say, "Britt, you full of shit. Your ass was going back and forth and whoop and all this other stuff." So yeah, it could be a time and a place where it's right to have an opinion.
Well, a lot of people use
if I come up saying that well, you know, that is so dumb to be just, you know, going back and forth and woo. Benji like, bitch, I remember a time when your ass was going back and forth and this and that and woo. That's a necessary opinion. Because sometimes people need a reality check.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at that moment I needed a reality check that me personally isn't bigger than the program because I was them.
I mean, listen, people don't. They're not. And when I came on the panel earlier, I was explaining to that a lot of people don't give a fuck about what my opinion of them are. I don't know if you've seen Deion Sanders because he has a commercial that goes, "Do you really think I care about what you think of me?" Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm doing his commercial. Let me land on his commercial. I'm a punchline type of dude. So y'all interfering with doing ad libs. Shout out to LA. Yeah, it's fucking up my material because I come on here trying to be funny or witty, not mean or condescending.
Wait, are we being mean or are we just having a conversation?
So that's what I'm saying. Some people are on here to be confrontational. Yeah. They sit there. That's what they do. They want to go back and forth.
No, but I'm saying that makes sense. But I'm saying if we're having a conversation, nobody's being mean or nothing. We're just having a conversation.
Now, when we're describing the habits of some people on here are mean. They're not funny. They're not here to be funny.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
They don't have a channel. They don't. You know, you can look at some people. They don't have a channel. All they do is give their opinion on what they see on Benji's channel.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait, I
Yep.
almost said something.
On the channel.
I almost said can't put a name on it.
Ah, shit.
So we
Okay,
talking,
Kim, I'm playing.
but that's just the case though. So let me go here real quick. Some women are on here to have situations with men, because that's to a degree, that's who they are.
Ooh. Well, I don't know who that
Some
is.
women, I used to say this all the time. We need you, the women, to critique each other more so than they
I'm
critique.
in love with the cool.
Now we've had, look, thank God, from a man's point of view, that some of the women go after some of the women, and as a guy, we don't have all the women just coming after us.
Well, I think I don't know. I guess we've been around long enough that the women do be having conflict where, and it's not more of a conflict, it's more of like,
not you ain't been around me that long, because I look, News and Benji, the Doughboy, I've always preached that, because
no,
I did it.
It happens. That happens.
I'm a numbers dude. So when I looked at the numbers, I'm like, let me go from the party line. I'm like, you know something? We got a lot of women that's around us, but they only waiting for a man to get put on the grinder or have a situation, and then they finna come fully alive. Other than that, they go back into the bushes. But let Doughboy be up here going through whatever, then here they come and casting the pitch. So I was like, you know something? Y'all need to
popping up like you
each other.
I'm saying like you and Doughboy probably having a conversation, or it's something going on. And
no, I'm just using it. Don't know. I'm just using today for example.
I'm trying to use your example. I'm saying, so like if you and Doughboy was on the panel, y'all was going back and forth, and then a woman pop up on the panel and get in the middle.
Doughboy was known for starting shit with people. Just as
okay,
and Doughboy aren't known for the same thing. So Doughboy was known to come up out of the chat, and when he hits the panel, he's gonna be disruptive. He's gonna be one of the loudest ones. He's gonna be one of the ones that's going against the theory of what everybody else might be saying, to sit back and address the fact he don't like your glasses.
Right.
But that's how. So, that's not how Benji is though.
Right.
So I have to. Doughboy's one way. Benji,
but do you feel like certain? I would say if we look at that, I guess it would be certain men would get attacked, because not all the men was getting attacked by the women.
No,
right?
Doughboy was equal opportunity. Doughboy was known for coming up, like we would say, vibe killer to a degree. You know how they was talking about the vibe killer wars and stuff like that there?
Yeah.
Back in the day, we would have voted Doughboy on it. Now y'all might not, because Doughboy has changed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that part.
I remember a time where Doughboy would get up on that mug and just you'd be like, what the hell didn't just happen? So yeah.
Okay, so you might have caught the
Doughboy was the panel killer.
Exactly.
Anybody that come around, any new people, like when Janet first came around, he was hounding Janet for a minute, like fuck that bitch ain't allowed over here.
I was a bulldog though.
Yeah. He was, and he did that to everybody. Everybody that came around, Doughboy did that.
Did you eat bacon?
Now we know he didn't. No,
bacon is still alive.
Okay, I just gotta make sure. I was worried about bacon.
No, she's still no bacon. That's no bacon eggs.
So
is being tortured. He said we couldn't our pig.
So when
don't that shit online.
When I said what's the motive of the opinion, because it's 2026 and it's January 8th, it's 8 days, so it's not the first week. People have enough time to realize we're in the new year. So I put, what's the motive of you critiquing or character assessing the motherfucker? Well, maybe that's what you would like to do. Maybe that's part of your YouTube day. That don't mean that's part of my YouTube day. Your part of your YouTube day is I'm going to hit a couple of panels and I'm going to let some people know what I think. Well, see, I'm going to go live to a degree if that's the case. I'll comment on the situations that y'all are talking about, but I'm not going to come up here and attack nobody, or critique,
Well, just not because right now you're Kevin.
We have to have a situation going on.
You're Kevin.
Earlier today, like somebody said, it looked like you holding on to something, because we went back to the talent show.
Yeah, but you're Kevin. You're not Patron Kev. So now that's what I'm saying. When the change came, wait. That's what I say about the change. When the change of a person, because Patron Kev was a menace.
Listen, but Patron Kev didn't go after nobody that wasn't interacting. Listen, if you jumped up somewhere, listen, if Janet puts in the title, diabolical Janet, demon time. I'm not going to go over there and be, Janet, I don't like the blonde in this color. Maybe you need to redye your hair a different blonde. I'm subject to catch a gang of shit because that's not the time to go and critique Janet.
Kev, we have been in your chats on your panels. Wait, no, listen. I'm saying we have been in your chats and on your panels, and we have good time and everything. We not even realizing Patron Kev is being activated. We're not even realizing it's being activated.
Patron Kev ain't never went off on you.
Patron Kev didn't cuss me out.
No. You listen. If you're going to be a person to initiate something. It's not in my interest as a channel person. As a channel person, it's not in my best interest to see people other places and try to run them off. I actually want you to pull up to my channel to get more of this conversation. When I'm in traffic, I'm conducting myself different than another.
But I'm saying you haven't conducted yourself as Patron Kev in a long time.
No, nigga, we've been drinking. I ain't not be honest with you.
But you understand what I'm saying, Benji? Like you may have take a sip, you may drink a little bit here and there, but I haven't seen Patron Kev in a minute.
You wasn't even. I didn't only remember you. 100% being part of the Patron Kev episodes on a regular basis, even in the chat.
I was in the chat.
Maybe in the bushes.
No, I would be in the chat.
That's the thing that I don't have. I don't have an opinion for the Bushes, me, to a degree.
But you don't have to. Bushes have opinions. So
let me tell America, I got an opinion, right? But I don't want you to have too much weight, and I'm just sitting in the bushes watching y'all do what y'all do. Now I have an opinion. I have a crucial opinion on Talk and MJ. I'm not finna give it 2026. I'm not finna character assassinate either one of them.
But I don't think you gave an opinion on this.
Somebody that might. So that's why I said, what's the motive of the opinion? Because more than likely,
because we have one, we can say it.
Well, yeah, but yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we can say it. Like,
I'm saying is that what people really care, and that's what I
yeah, too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, so what?
I'm sitting here, Benji sitting doing this shit for 8 hours a day. You don't like them, you gotta help your ass, you want to hold on to a moment. Yeah, okay, you got an opinion, but yeah.
I learned after a year, like, even though niggas be talking like, on for hella hours and shit like all the time, right? I'd be like, yeah, whatever, fuck you, I don't care. Go on live right now, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Who cares?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all y'all saying before, and that goes with me too. So that's why I don't do it, because technically I don't want my opinion not to really matter because I'm giving it all the time.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter if
we go from having an opinion to being judgmental. That's a fine line right there.
Well, everybody has something to say. So now you're trying to stop freedom of speech?
No, I'm not trying to do nothing. I just said there's a fine line between an opinion and judgment.
A lot of people's opinions ain't healthy opinions.
Thank you. So let's talk here.
What's the motive? What's the motive?
Yeah, what's the motive of your opinion?
Because sometimes the opinion can be hateful, sometimes it can be helpful, sometimes it can be spiteful, sometimes it can be a stab in the back. Opinion can be a stab in the back. You never know what my opinion is. I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not fucking with you no more. So I'm just stab. So basically, I'm stabbing in the back just because it's the opinion I just had. You know what I'm saying? What I just saw of. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So fucking opinion, real talk. Because if we were about opinions, nigga, we'd be sitting here all day, nigga, crying, upset. Everybody be mad at the world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think people necessarily get mad at the opinions, but it's just that you can't have an opinion and then don't expect somebody else to have an opinion. Like, that's what happens. If I have an opinion, I can't be like, oh, well, a person can't have an opinion on me.
Or you speak your opinion freely. You speak your opinion freely, right? Okay, cool. Now you spoke your opinion freely, right? Now I'm gonna speak my opinion freely. Now don't get mad because my opinion not the same as your opinion. Don't try to reverse it around now and be like, oh, well, why would you say some shit like that? Well, because this is my opinion now too. Yours is that opinion. This is mine's over here. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes don't be trying to be provocative, like provoking people with your opinion.
That's what it happens. That's what happens.
Wait. Because then when you get the response, now it's the victim time. No, you can't be a victim, because when you try to provoke your opinion with certain shit that you know is probably not even necessary to be add into it, but you're trying to get get a reaction, and you get the reaction that you're looking for, you can't play victim.
Yeah, that's right. But that would apply to the situation today with you to a
Have
degree.
a conversation, and you're
If you
bringing.
give your opinion,
Wait,
if you give your
wait,
opinion,
if this is a
I
conversation,
respond
and
and
you,
say,
I'm saying if we're having a conversation and you bringing up a nigga that you don't see with me, and mind you, you know that me and you don't even deal with each other because of the same person, then now you're trying to be funny. So when I respond a certain way, you can't play victim because I responded how I want to respond.
you know, listen.
You ain't seen the motherfucker. The nigga shouldn't be mentioned. Period.
No, listen. That's like not bringing up news. News isn't here, but you brought her up. You know what I'm saying?
But then when I get in, you can't be like, oh, well, I don't understand. Well, you know you understand because you already know why me and you don't deal with each other right now.
Well, listen, here's the deal. If that's the case, it was never supposed to work out anyway. If
no,
you
I'm saying, but
let me land for America.
I can respond to you.
Let me land for America. Here's the deal. Over here in this sector right here, there's people that have periodically went at me. There's people that support them when they go live. Might have wrenches on their channel. So for me to sit back and deal with somebody, and then for anybody to sit back and say, you know, Kev, you fucking with Doughboy, you know I fuck with Doughboy, and I don't fuck with Dre, but you be over there. So why are we even talking about who you fuck with and who I fuck with?
No, I'm saying because when you bring up a person, because when you bring up a person that you know I don't fuck with,
I don't fuck with a lot of people you fuck with.
You keep on doing it because you want a reaction. My thing is that when I give you the reaction, you can't act surprised that I give you that reaction.
If anybody is not messing with me because I'm cool with talk, then so be it.
Like, right. So what's
the deal? If you deal with me, if you deal with me and how I treat you.
I don't your page. You know what I'm saying? I don't come to your page. I don't.
So that's what's the motive of the opinion then?
So I'm saying that. I'm saying that when you come in with your opinion, that you get a provoked reaction and you get the reaction, you can't act like a victim.
You know, it's not about you using the word victim. I'm not a victim.
You are.
No, nigga, what? I don't care, nigga. You don't come to my page.
Why would you bring up? Why would you bring up that?
With mama, look.
Why would you bring up that? If I'm so, you bring up that, I'm gonna bring up what I want to bring up. You bring up that.
If you're still gonna talk anyway, if you're still gonna talk, get to your point anyway. Let me finish mine. Then.
So period.
Okay, but let me finish mine. If you're still gonna talk and rebuttal,
okay, go.
Okay, relax. Smoke a joint. So we smoke over here.
I don't smoke. Go.
Well, no, not go. See, you don't gotta add to go. You could just stop and then I'll talk. But the go is like I'm telling you what to do when to do it. That's not what we do.
Oh shit, just go.
Oh shit. Yeah. Someone say that. We gotta go back to the opinion shit. What's the motive of the opinion? Because I don't fuck with you. If you don't fuck with me because of that, then why?
We didn't do that. I've
spoken to you in chats. I didn't know that. I wouldn't spoke.
You did know. You said why Britt, don't ignore me. You see me. I just started talking to you.
That was just a stone. I thought it was stone because I had
you knew what it was.
Oh, okay, no problem. We would have the conversation now. If you don't fuck with me, then we can. It's 2026. You don't fuck with me. We don't even need to have this conversation.
Yeah,
I get it.
Facts. I don't go to your shit. I don't go to Dre shit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's the motive of the opinion. That's what I was getting to before. What's the motive of the opinion? So anyway, so now that we covered that, don't make no sense to keep going back. You
guys are still getting along talking, so it's getting somewhere.
Well, like I said, if I don't fuck with you, I'm not really like Janet said. Like you said. Sometimes a person's opinion is, because I don't fuck with you, I'm gonna say this way.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I could be cordial. I could be cordial. I don't have an issue with that. My thing is that when I know this stuff, I got a right to deal with who I want to deal with, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trip about that.
Niggas people deal with. Obviously, everybody got their own crowd. Who you fuck with. Who Benji fuck with necessarily I don't fuck with. Who Doughboy fuck with, who I fuck with, Doughboy don't necessarily fuck with. So we get that. We have no choice. But from Jump Street, as far as America is concerned, there's a lot of people that deal with motherfuckers. Everybody hasn't had a channel. Everybody's not part of the Go Live algorithm over here in this little small town. So the people that's in the are in the algorithm of going live, the Benjis, the Kevs, the Treys, the Dreys, we got some new people up and now. News is Shalana's new, so we can't, she just started going live. So what I'm sitting back saying is that, we have our own little group, but so some of them people, two of them people, just say, for example, even though me and News and cover some ground, whatever, everybody else embraces Dre. A lot of the people. That's why she has a channel, in the news too, and they both monetize.
Right.
So I was sitting back thinking how you thought, for example, and saying, something, you dealing with somebody I don't deal with, I'm gonna let you know and not fuck with you. We wouldn't even be here. We got to have our argument because I wouldn't be fucking with you because you deal with this person, that person.
Well, I'm saying that's fine. You have a right to do that.
Nah, I get it, but listen, but that's the reason why I'm giving my opinion. I haven't treated a lot of people based off of the stuff that they would like to treat.
Well, I'm saying certain stuff I said that I'm not dealing with for myself, and I don't deal with it, and so I step back from shit and I keep it moving. I don't have to be disrespectful. Wait, listen. I don't have to be disrespectful to you. I don't have to be, I don't have to call you out your name. I don't have to do none of that. So my thing is more so like it's okay. Like some people ain't supposed to be petite.
I used to, unfortunately, I tell birds a bit, it's just a view. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion. It's just a view. You don't want to fuck with it. You don't like the music, too many likes. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. And let's because I don't really hit the panel all the time. And then I try to catch something going on, but other than just the back and forth talking about basically nothing, I'm not really into that. That's why I'll sit back and pick, if you play a sector, I might pull up and tolerate a little bit or whatever conversation. But other than that, I'm just gonna come through and salute, stay in the chat, and if y'all talking about something I can give a good opinion on, not a spiteful opinion, then I'll come up. But it's not to come up to give a spiteful opinion of somebody else that I'm not even fucking with. If I'm not fucking with you, I ain't really talking about. I don't really care. You're not on my radar like that. I'm just saying for real. If I'm not fucking with you, you're not on my radar. I don't know what you did last summer. I ain't gonna watch it. I ain't gonna watch it.
Right. I get it. I don't like the other day when I got sent your link, I didn't know where the hell I was going. That's why I came on the panel like and I cussed out the person when I got off your panel. I cussed out the person that sent me the link. Like, nigga, I don't fuck with him. What the fuck wrong with you?
Nobody don't know because nobody don't really care. But you probably
know. That's the thing.
Don't nobody care. Benji don't care that you don't mess with me because I sat back and decided to start speaking alone. Benji
no,
don't
it's
care.
not even about that. No, it's that I don't want to deal with you. So it's not a problem. It's okay.
What I'm saying is that don't nobody.
I have a right to say I don't want to deal with you, and it's not a problem. It's nothing against you.
I'm saying. We realize everybody got rights, but I'm saying that don't nobody over here care. Johnny don't care that you got messing with me.
So what's the problem now? I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with each other.
I'm just trying to land the line. That's what I do. That's what I'm known for.
So that's what it is. Nobody cares. I don't care. I don't fuck with you, and I don't even be in your shit. So what else?
The only reason why I came up there because you was talking about, you think you better than the program. Now we didn't talk about something else. So it's not bigger than the program.
You Benji just agreed with me when I said you be acting like you bigger than the program.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Like I said, I come to Benji shit. Benji don't come to mine. I can say he act like he's better than the program and bigger than the program.
It's a reason why. Maybe ask him why he don't come to your page.
No, that ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. He's not the person that should be giving that opinion because based off of fairness, if you are somewhat fair, then if you want me to come up on your panel and participate in dialogue to help your show out, then do the same thing when I go live.
So you helping his show?
Otherwise, it's not fair and it waters down your opinion. You can still have it. You can still have it, but it waters your opinion.
Benji.
He's helping dialogue keep going right now, though. Yeah.
Benji, so I got a question. What is the reason why you don't go to Kev's panel? Kev's coming to your panel, and he said it's open arms, but you don't.
He don't be doing StreamYard like that. Sometimes my attention span is like I really got ADHD. You feel me? So when I'm sitting there for a minute, like after a minute, I do cut out. But I mean, I ain't gonna cap. I be there sometimes. Like I watch the news sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We're there, but like I say, I be on a. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit in one place at once.
Even when I hit, I play music once in a while. I've sprinkled music in.
But I said, but it's no issue with him.
The last year, hold on, let me respond to Benji, because you asked it for him to say something. So let me address what he said. I've sprinkled in music, you know, and like I had explained to you, Benji, Wild D, Trey, Ron and Don, or whoever, they all in a certain age bracket. So how they move. I can sit back and look through shit through a filter and give you a filtered opinion. Or I cannot be a player hater and keep my opinion to what some people say, keep my opinion to myself.
That's the reason why I asked, because you said you come to his panel and he doesn't come to yours. Well, now we just found out is because the main reason is a lot of times because you're on vertical and not the StreamYard. That's why he doesn't come on your
I used to stay on StreamYard. That's the answer he gave you. As of this year, I started doing a vertical last year. Benji has always had that stagnation when it comes to, you know, because we already know to a degree people are in competition. This is my opinion. You don't have to be. Let me finish. So let me finish. And people's head, their own head, they in a little bit of a competition. Yeah, you know, some people are like, well, I'm gonna come over there and help your shit. I want to. He might see me as having more than him. Period. I mean, that might not be the case, but he might see it that way. So I'm not helping you have more. So,
do you feel that way? Do you feel that way, Benji?
Whoa.
I don't know, but can I show my outfit? Because I wore this nice skirt today to work. All right, I'm going on mute.
So you don't feel that way.
People all the time, just because you ask somebody, "Did this? Is that the case?" That don't mean they finna give you the truthful answer. And I'm not saying Benji lied. You know, just like when Bourne was talking about earlier, don't nobody come here and say they not that motherfucker. They a bum, they can't fight. Everybody's a fighter. Everybody is the wrong one to fuck with. Everybody is a stand-up parent. Everybody is it, and everybody can't be. So that can't be the case because numbers show that we all come from different walks.
But I'm saying that you're saying stuff, but you haven't had a conversation with Benji about it.
How do you know that?
Because Benji just said that.
That's them. We been talked about this. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm saying you're not.
You just gave an opinion that was inaccurate.
No. I'm saying you just made statements. I asked him. He said that no. He said the reason why he doesn't go is because
he wasn't coming by before I started talking about Trump.
Yeah. Why wasn't you going by before he started talking about Trump, Benji?
There you go. That's a good answer, Benji. I like that.
And Benji, that was not English. So what was it?
I didn't.
Was it a competition? Did you feel like you was in competition?
And now we get off track. We not get. You know what I'm saying? I know it's usually.
I've never felt like I was in competition with nobody.
I'm trying to find out because you're saying.
Yeah, no, I never felt I was in competition with anybody.
We not here to rehash. No, whoopie. I'm using this situation for example.
Statements
on Benji. You want to read the book of me and Benji.
You just said statements on him.
No,
you just said that he don't come around. You know, people don't want to support because they don't want to.
Listen, if I was returning the same energy, I wouldn't be here right now. So when people say bigger than the program, right? Well, that's bigger than the program. The program is fairness.
Actually,
let me talk to America. Let me finish a line. Let my punchlines, what I'm known for, land before y'all keep doing ad-libs and watering down my lines.
Well, let's get it. Let's see if we can laugh.
Listen, you should be paying for this type of performances. That's how I feel. I don't hit people panels. I'm the one with the bars. Now we're not being mean. We just telling facts. People are known for different things. You know, I feel like when I come and get out the way, let the performers perform.
What are you performing doing?
Opinion, it can be mean and sarcastic.
Unless you come up with this motherfucker and say, what? You haven't did nothing that. Where's what? Where's what?
I'm known. Look, I promise you, no matter how much anybody talk about me, I'm welcome to hit all these panels. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like me because I cut them off. A lot of people don't like me, I cut them off, and I don't really value what you say. So that means you bigger than the program. No, I see what you do. I see what Janet does. I see who attacks niggas, who attack women. I see
who attacks
the same way that you see.
Who I
But
attack?
the thing about it is that when I go live, and I've been going live for years, I try to create a vibe. It's not going live to just, hey, pull up. Britannia. Yeah, I saw you over in Crypto Jeezy. We're gonna use you for content. You ain't never seen your name in the title. You ain't never seen Doe's name in it. So you ain't never seen. I don't go live on Benji. I don't go live on Dre. Niggas use me. I mean, they use clips or whatever like that all the time. I let a lot of shit go because I'm bigger than that. That might view to you as better.
He just called me a bat monkey or a spider monkey in the title.
Yeah, I responded. I told him this too. She's like Shalana. Shalana might have Shop in this talk the whole time she there. She letting Shop say whatever you want to say. Fuck your channel. Fuck your channel. Why am I even over there? Fucking with you.
So how can you get to say that and I can't say that about you?
I don't get nothing from going over there. It helps you out. It doesn't help me out. It goes with a few things. In my opinion of myself, like what I said before, your narrative doesn't trump my narrative. Me pulling up right here doesn't help me out. It helps Benji out.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, everybody's like I said, we don't fuck with you because you got punchlines or you sayings. Ain't nobody running around here. You're not gonna see the chat filled with shit that Britannia say. You'll see that when it comes to Kev. So it's different.
But you know what? At the end of the day, when you still gotta come back down. You still gotta come back down from your high horse. When shit goes left, you still gotta come down from the high horse.
No, listen. If you got a husband, right? It's your husband's job to critique you and talk about you. America. Yeah, it's your husband's job to tell you, Britannia, you need to go to sleep at night. You don't need to be on YouTube. That's your husband's job. That ain't my job.
That's your wife's job to tell you that.
There you go. That's all I'm saying. So we agree.
But what I'm saying is, you have to come down to reality, and when you have to come down, to reality, when
you want me to dim my light so you can feel more comfortable.
No. You came down when you got hit with the tornado. You came down.
Yeah, no, it's not down. How would I just got when you was also earlier. I hadn't even unpacked yet.
When you got hit by the tornado, you got to come down.
Talking about how was your trip, and I'm like, I didn't even unpack it. I just came up to the panel to drop, I saw one or two people. I wanted to drop something positive. It wasn't to get into no type of debate back and forth. Like you said, you don't fuck with me. So why haven't it?
But you wouldn't have got that response. Don't lie, because you wouldn't have got that response if you didn't say certain stuff to me, and you said stuff that you knew that I was
going to respond. Look.
Because you want to keep on doing that, nigga. I'm going to respond to you every time.
No.
In a fucked up manner every time.
You don't have to. You talking about being cordial? Look, you don't have to worry about it. There's no.
So when I'm talking to you, if I'm talking to you, I'm not bringing up nobody else. I'm talking to you.
There's no you said you wasn't talking to me. If you're not fucking with me, then
you like to bring up because that's what you did earlier.
If you're not fucking with me, there's nothing. Let me say that. If you're not fucking with me, there's nothing
you got.
Okay, listen. Let me land you here. Let me say the same
thing. You like to bring up people that you don't see around.
Listen, we just went through that. You brought up news, I brought up local. We just used it for example. That don't mean we bringing them up like for.
No, you
the moral of the story is 2026.
2026, you ain't above the program. You gonna have to come down.
Can I finish?
Kevin.
Can I finish? It says we don't mess around with each other. Let me tell you, they don't need to interrupt me and say something because you don't fuck with me. So let me talk to America. Can I do my job before I get over here?
So do your job, Kevin.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Allow me to do my job. Okay, so listen. 2026. I ain't really been up here on the panel, on Benji panel really, for 2026 expressing my. So yeah, it's cool now that we have a learning moment. You don't mess with a person. My thing is don't fuck with me. I ain't got to pay you no more. I don't fuck with you no more. And I know how small our little town is. I ain't got no opinions on you no more. I'm cool. Unless I just want to initiate some of your attention, then I understand that. But that's the only reason why people sometimes bring up people's names is because they want a little bit of attention. And I can get that because a lot of people would like to have more attention from me than I give them. And sometimes, they do stuff to out. Now we ain't talking about you. The world is bigger than you. So that's why I said
No, see, my world is me. So I don't know about nobody else. Well, okay.
You're not in your world right now. You're in Benji world. So
Yeah.
your world is you, but you gotta
But
get.
I have a space. I have a space in Benji world.
Okay, all right. So in 2026, man, enjoy it. Make sure it's better than it was 2025. Make sure you better than you was 2025.
I know that's right.
Talking to, there you go. I'm not too. We don't fuck with it. Why you keeping it run?
You know what? I can't agree. I can't do it. Amen. Pastor Kev, I can't say amen. Pastor, I can't say amen.
It's fake. You don't fuck with it. But okay.
Pastor, I can't say amen.
Tune me
I
the
can't
fuck
say
out.
amen.
Tune
Damn,
me
man, I
out,
can't say
nigga.
amen. Okay, hallelujah.
Tune me out, nigga. Let me say, yeah, okay.
No, nigga, you can't say that. I can't say amen.
You trying to figure out how to be involved with the Kev. And yeah, it's okay, baby. I get it. You know, but somehow they want some type of interaction with OGK.
Oh, shit.
That's how I look at it. You know, I wasn't talking about that. She wanted to, create a lane real quick for the day, if only for the day. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
All right. Yeah. So maybe
What's
that's
in that blunt today.
maybe so those type of opinions make you bigger than the program. So yeah.
Well, no, you know why you think you better program.
Because I'm light skinned. I put out certain things.
Nigga,
your reason and my reason is different.
You just said because you light skin. He said because he light skin. Shut up.
That way you might seem like, yeah, this nigga that big in the program. No, I act different because all these I'm around gang of dark skin niggas.
So okay, so that's why it looks like you're bigger than the program because it's the dark skin niggas versus the light skin.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay,
all
so
light skin niggas, you gotta think, all light skin niggas stand out.
So who the light skin niggas? Can I get a couple of besides yourself?
That's in a small town, around a small town.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can consider what you call it. This is about the last shade that we're going to accept to a degree. Is MJ.
That's
about the last shade we're going to accept, right?
But Wild D is dark skin.
He could be Wild D ain't he's not light skin. He's not light
Okay,
skin.
he dark skin. Okay, so MJ light skin, but he making okay. Listen, he low key got the player sector up, but he also got him down at the same time. I'm just saying, but he's at an even situation right now, but he doing light skin shit right now. He definitely doing light skin shit.
Trey, underneath the beard.
Trey ain't light skin.
Yeah, he is. Trey's not brown skin. Trey is. You may look at Trey picture again. Trey is pale-ish colored. He don't have. He don't have. Trey is light. You looking at the beard. Trey is technically light skin.
Oh,
technically.
Shit. Okay.
There's different shades of light skin. Trey's not a dark skin nigga, and he not caramel.
I gave him caramel. Yeah.
No, he not caramel. Who caramel? What would be considered? Use that term. Niggas can't call himself caramel. Okay. but caramel, butterscotch. A nigga call himself butterscotch is crazy. Yeah. We don't do that.
Okay, so he can't. So it goes just dark skin, light skin.
Yeah, well, you got a couple of niggas is brown skin, you know what I mean? But all of the all the
light skin, it's just you and MJ right now.
What you call? Look, for example, somebody new that's around. Chucky light skin.
Oh, Chucky white. Okay, that nigga light.
Chucky moved different. Chucky moved different. He moved different.
And he got red hair.
Pico moved different. All the light skin niggas, even Pico.
But you know what? I'm gonna leave that
albino feedback. You know what I'm saying? But he still moved different. You know,
you got Mike G.
Yeah, and they all move with a certain type of confidence and swag that dark skinned niggas normally just don't have. Goddamn.
Okay, so okay,
Mike act like he's 6'4". 220.
Hold on. Fuck, I'm listening. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. We don't need dark skin niggas. Don't need that. You know why? Because we are who we are.
You better get in there, though. I'm down the road. I'm just doing what I do.
Nigga, we are there who we are. We don't need to pretend. You know why? Y'all niggas just do all the extra shit because y'all light skin.
Oh,
We don't.
Okay, yeah, I
so the
understand.
light
You have
skin
to
crew.
prove it. Light skins have to prove a point. Dark skins don't. We are who we are.
It's naturally according to men, you know, because some of the light skinned women,
And you niggas just pussies to us.
they get tried.
That's
They even beat up dark skinned niggas, and what's crazy is that they favorite niggas that look like you my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I can't fucking stand this nigga right here. Okay,
Wow. Fuck yeah.
he said they favorite niggas like that look like you. Wow.
I'm
That's my part, but they like me.
But look
Okay,
at
so
the chat. Look at the chat. Shout out
I'm
Sam.
feeling more secure when
Why
we
is
like me than you.
Kev always been on some player shit or some, you know, some R&B, you know, try music, whatever. Try to be. People try and go a different direction because they not here for that. They here
so
they
so now the light skin, dark skin. Okay, so now your light skin crew, you saying the swag is a lot different than these dark
you
skin.
might see this bigger than the program. You might see all
So-
the niggas that moving like you was complaining about how MJ move. How you know you always want to give your opinion about light skin nigga because we don't move how the rest of everybody move.
No, but you know, you gotta help him because he a crybaby though. You gotta help him.
There you go.
He do be making y'all look bad as a light skin.
But listen though, if he right now got 3 women that we know of him dealing with, what made you think we're interested in your opinion of? If
Well, he
anybody,
be crying. What you
I'm
he's
saying,
making your light skin crew look bad. The light skin delegation gonna have to do something.
what I'm saying is that if he got 3 women already involved with
What the
forward
3 women got to do with him crying?
to, you know, I'm not here, you know, it's like this. What's the motive for your opinion?
I'm saying, what's the motive is you saying about the light skin? I'm saying that you gotta help him because he be crying. That'll make the light skinned niggas lose a couple of points.
Well, here's the deal. The niggas got the torch and the lead and the belt.
Well, yeah, he over there now. Like I said, he got the player set up for a minute. He got the player set up. He got 3 right now. He got 3. But he can lose a couple of points. He can lose a couple of points because of the crybaby shit. But he do got the player set up right now.
He normally leave. He know y'all be wanting him to talk. So and interrupting him. And then that's when it comes to let me talk, I'd have dropped you motherfuckers. So you know the typical nigga, you ain't gonna sit on my panel and keep interrupting me. You not gonna be there. He different. I've been kicked y'all off the panel.
That nigga he leaves his own panel.
I would have been kicked y'all off. You're not gonna sit on my panel and interrupt me and then we going bar for bar. Nigga, no, if I'm not all
Yeah, that's why I say you gotta give him a light skin training captain if that's the case.
deal with the lady in the room. I'm not coming. I'm not fuck. Don't take this the wrong way. Fuck what Britannia talking about.
Shit,
I got a woman in real life. Look, I got a woman in real life. I'm not, you know, I'm concerned about her opinion.
But it ain't a goddamn tight ship. Cause shit, goddamn that shit, Eric keep on coming up on this motherfucker. I best believe by next week it's gonna be a 4th one coming up next. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch.
Y'all might see it as a bad thing. That's not, we don't care. Unless she coming up here acting less than a black woman should act. Then the conversation might get avoided of, you know, her and focus on him. But a lot of people get away with a lot of bad behavior because people are trying to focus on something else. So if you don't come up like this, your women, y'all inspire the next woman to curse motherfuckers out, be masculine and all that type of shit. That's not good.
No, listen, no, because you gotta take accountability too. Because let me tell you something.
Y'all are not leading over here in content whatsoever.
I'm saying that you guys have to take community.
A lot of
Benji, okay, I'm gonna say this on Benji platform. Benji ain't just getting cussed out by the women. The ones that are getting cussed out by the women are the niggas that do fuck shit and talk crazy to them.
Look, check this out. Originally, right? Because if you'd have been here, like we always say, Benji used to catch from the women, lady news. He caught the harshest of
well, I'm saying that was back then because he used to let all the bullshit come on his channel.
It's not Renee and Angela and Renee. It's not Tina and Ike, right? We not a duet. You know, I'm not saying that
we Ebony and Ivory.
No. I'm not saying the first line so you can finish my sentence.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
fuck.
happened. We're Ebony and
That's
Ivory.
no. So
Ike
listen.
and Tina.
No. That's no.
Tina-
See that where you
I'm
come
Tina
from?
and Leno.
You that where you come from? That
But I'm
type of
Tina and Leno.
you that where you come from. I ain't on here with an ex arguing or Kerry arguing.
Well, you better not have an ex or you got a wife, nigga. That's stupid.
No. Well,
Now, but
listen,
you do be you with your yeah. We ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna toss you down. Okay, come on.
listen,
I almost said something. I'm gonna let you go today because I'm working on myself. Thank
as
you,
a
Lord.
fan, as a consumer, first of all, a motherfucker. Hey, I didn't have to. My opinion, I didn't have to extend no hand to you based off of what I knew. Right?
You don't have to.
You wasn't going live. It's not like I pulled up to your channel and got to know you. You came to my channel, and we conducted from up until whenever. So that's a different understanding.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's a different understanding. I didn't come to you. I didn't come for the around you to sympathy with your program. You ain't going live then. So
we grew apart.
I extended a gentleman's, friend, acquaintance, whatever understanding. Now, when you start talking about who I want on your panel, you don't went too far.
That, no. Don't do that.
Listen.
Because now you
keep interrupting. You keep interrupting. Let me finish and respond. You fucking my train of thought. So let me finish and then respond. That's how you fuck up people's trains of thought. Now go cash out the nigga 100. I'll quit talking.
No, fuck you.
$10 don't get you to be able to interrupt Kev.
$3, so stop fucking lying.
I'm just saying.
Don't fucking play me, nigga.
I just try to say that, it's not a duet. And right now, see some women that come up here and they want to debate with a motherfucker. Because that would get their rocks off.
What?
What? Didn't you understand?
You're full of fucking shit.
Wow. Well, why I can't say some women?
Shit, because I don't know. I felt like you were trying to personalize that some women, nigga. Don't just say excluding Brit.
Don't tell me how to talk. I talk how I talk. Listen, there you go. One to control somebody. You can't control nobody. Listen, the most we can control is the people in our real lives. Some of us don't do a good job at that. See, when people got all this success of telling men how to live and how to do this and how to do that, we want to see it. We want to see the nigga that you fucking with that's going for that.
Well, look, Kev.
Let me talk to America. I'm not doing it. I haven't landed it. I haven't landed it. So stop it. Let me finish landing. Because you keep fucking up your minds.
Don't really show your wife.
My God is fucking up your mic right now because you won't listen. You're going in and out.
It ain't messed up. Like I said,
God is on.
Why would I show you I'm fucking with and you don't show your wife?
Why I don't show what?
You don't show your wife like that. Your wife ain't up on here talking, and so why would I bring a nigga on here?
Because you're critiquing niggas. I'm not critiquing you. And you have a husband. That's why.
But listen, you critique people all the time.
Listen.
Don't you always say if you don't have a husband, or if you ain't in a relationship, you weren't born. That's your favorite statement.
If your opinion,
we all have one.
No, you're right. But let a king stamp your opinion, queen. Right? That really gonna make it. That's really gonna see. That's
depending on where. Depending if it's a king or a jester.
Some niggas will say, "How you be a queen without a king?" So that goes back to that more. That goes back to that narrative there.
I said some.
A lot of women don't get as a queen without a king.
That y'all calling.
You got to be married to be a queen, or you have to be a daughter of a king to be a queen. There's no other way. But in the delusion that women like to live in, shout out to makeup and shit like that, right? Reality is that's not who you are.
Who is it?
That's not who you
because
are.
I know a nigga. Let's start here, sir. No,
For
it's
2026,
2026.
look, for 2026,
2026.
I'm not arguing with. First of all, I'm not.
No,
I don't like debate with
26.
avatars.
No, I'm saying it's
I don't
2026.
like people
A
hiding.
nigga, a nigga who don't show their who wants a woman to show her nigga, but
No,
don't want
listen,
nobody to talk
because
about their
no nigga go. The moral of the
Can't
story is that
now
collectively there are
on
none.
this app.
There's no men to stamp. Nothing you talking about. Even if
It's
she,
no,
you don't have to be
it's
on here.
no.
Listen,
What you mean? Who's
listen.
stamping? Now, are they
We don't
stamping you
have
or are
to
they
be on
stamping your wife?
here. Let me finish.
So
Let me
you
finish.
know what I'm saying?
We don't know a lot of the people that got these opinions of living with a man. So technically, we
You
don't
don't,
know
but
if you
that's
like
the thing.
it.
You don't know anything. Just
Yeah,
because
we
you're
talk
living with your wife
we talk America.
don't mean you have a wife. Just because she's in the same house with you does not mean you have a wife.
That's not okay. Well, I get it. I hear that. That doesn't apply to me though, but I get what you're saying.
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. So just
I'm
because some of
always,
these niggas got girlfriends or whatever, don't mean that. But the same niggas who don't want nobody bringing up their
I think I
spouses,
know
they want the
damn.
women to come. They want the women to come online and show their spouses. Why?
No, it's not show your spouses. We don't have to see a dude for us to like, okay, well, she got a dude, right? So she's leaving her dude fixing dinner, whatever. How was your day? Whatever type of understanding, normal understanding you would have with a functional male. And then you come into YouTube. 99.9% are coming from a single perspective. Oh, they got children. Oh,
I didn't see motherfuckers wives and shit go off on them on a panel. What are you talking about? Y'all niggas, y'all, it happens every day.
I didn't ask you what you know. I ain't seen nobody wife come on here and talk about nothing. Oh, dirty and if you want to dirty and dream. I don't even consider that. No, nobody on here. Benji wife, we ain't never.
We didn't hear LA wife go off on him. We didn't heard your wife in the background come up and say some shit. We didn't heard
not on me. Not on me. My wife ain't never came on here and
not on you. No, not on you.
Agreements with anything a youth person.
Not on you. Not
okay,
on
so listen,
you.
we ain't never seen my wife.
We didn't heard Benji wife say, hey. Don't let
no, that ain't coming on here agreeing with you about nothing. My wife ain't gonna never come on here and agree with you about nothing.
I'm not saying your wife.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying is if I could finish my point for America and you could do so you don't right now you ain't smoking no weed, normal high technically as far as America's concerned.
I don't smoke.
Listen. Here we go. We ain't go. Why you keep interrupting? Why don't you say something and stop for a second? Go get some juice.
Shut your fucking ass. I don't want no jokes.
Go get some red Kool-Aid or something for a second.
I don't want no Kool-Aid.
Yeah, see, that's why I say something. This is part of possibly your get off. There's some women that YouTube as YouTube is now their man. YouTube is now. Listen, YouTube is now their man. We don't like it. We don't want YouTube to be your man.
Who's
we want you to have a man in real life. So don't get your rocks off. Want to get your rocks off
in real life. That's the problem. That's because you guys want motherfuckers to show who they and that's the case, but they don't have to.
No, let me
they
finish.
Don't have to. We don't have to.
No. Listen. We don't. Your opinion. Listen. All it means to us is that a man is backing. Also, you got a nigga that agrees with the shit you talking about. Otherwise, you're talking from a single point of view, and that goes into a certain category. That's all I'm saying, which it does.
You guys got wives that agree with y'all. Y'all don't think y'all are, sometimes your opinions are scum?
Well, what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, listen. For far as I'm concerned, no. Me, no. I can duck myself, for the both. Like I do got a wife. That why ain't nobody DMs. That why ain't nobody got no pictures or no nothing of me.
You just started that because you just started doing that, but we're gonna let you slide.
I ain't in no DMs. Nobody, none.
No, I'm not talking about no DMs. I'm talking about you a flirt. You a flirt.
No. Listen, if I'm a flirt, if it's not just YouTube, then I'm gonna be talking to you behind the scenes. Why would anybody can walk up and talk to one of y'all behind the scenes? Y'all talk to 1,000 niggas.
But how are we talking to them?
I couldn't. Why do you think I couldn't? That's
how are we talking to them?
Why is true? Because they were niggas. YouTube has replaced the man. You don't need a man if you come to YouTube and you got 5-6 niggas.
It replaced the woman too, because nigga, you be on live just as much as the women. So what else?
No. Listen, I'm not on here taking nothing about hanging out and Seriously, it's not no. Niggas might be in your DM talking about different things. You ain't in my DMs.
I'm not in nobody's DM.
Not you. It could be Eric, it could be Jessica, it could be anybody. So y'all move differently as a single-minded person. See, married people don't move how I'm talking about. Now I can come on here. I know I'm an attractive man, and there's attractive women.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
oh shit, that's crazy. I'm not as so you. Fuck you. Oh, get a nigga that look better than me that fuck with you, and then I'll consider your opinion to waste of it. Yeah, right now you saying shit from a single point of view, and that's what I mean.
Where's the single coming from? That's crazy.
Because get a man, show a nigga, go get a nigga, fly in Kev. That's gonna be fucking with you right now, and then next year they gonna still be fucking with you. I'm not gonna fucking with you in the long way, in the right way. Until then, I'm you know.
So you said fly you out?
No, I said flyer than me.
Who flyer to you? Not
yeah, that's really, you know. I did everything from, like you said, bird court to the food drives on here. You might only see me doing bird court. You know what I'm saying?
No, I saw you give out toys. I saw you do a lot of stuff. What you mean?
No, toys was that was the last of the events I did. I mean, you know, but yeah,
I'm saying I didn't see you give back. I'm just saying in general.
I was originally on here. Yeah, they wasn't pulling up that shit. You know, when I'm building shit on the other property, you know, when
you was building your gate, when you was building your fence, I
was building on my other property.
No, I'm saying I seen you do that. It ain't like I ain't seen you do that.
But there was no dialogue from that with me and you. You know,
yeah, I'll be in the chat talking to you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, pulling up to the show, you know. So anyway, what I'm sitting back saying is that I'm a king actually performing something with a queen in real time. So my opinion weighs differently, at least as far as I'm concerned, and for some other people concerned. They want to know from a nigga that actually got a bitch for you know, and then in layman terms.
But technically, some people don't really have bitches.
But I wasn't finished. Is the butt we talking about right now?
Oh, okay, go.
That's what you bad with that right now. You acting like you know you're not adolescent. You of age. You know what I'm saying? Conduct yourself and stuff. So anyway, back to the situation. You know, we don't talk about that. We you know, we give people when they give our opinions. We ain't gonna never run into nobody right now and say, you know something? Oh, Kevin Toy Drive, LLC, nonprofit, your food bank, you know, that you know, topics and we'll know. No, we gonna hold on to one piece of information we don't like, and that's what we gonna spread. And that's the people. That's why when we talk about your opinion, you're not even qualified. Some people ain't even qualified. They're not qualified because they about bullshit. They about what they can get. When you up here, when you different between being in the chat and being behind the cockpit driving the show. It's not the same thing. It's not
at all. Not at all.
The person with the channel holder is different than the person coming out the chat to say something. Now, like I say, if we on your shit, you know, like we have been with 99% of the motherfuckers that's around here. They've been on my channel. They've been in the chat. That ain't the case with everybody. Now, you know, just now starting to get to where they're going live. You know, music. I can't play music live right now over here. Why? Because everybody play music. When I was playing music, I was the only nigga playing music.
No, definitely. You your background, your everything. You started that shit. No lie.
Nobody playing music. We went no instrumentals. When nobody rap. It wasn't none of that. When nobody giving nobody opportunity to rap. Nothing. None of that. I brought that.
Okay. I'm not taking that from you.
But people don't sit back, and when they sit back and tell something about Kev, they don't say that type of shit. So that's why I say, you know, really fuck some people's opinion, because they not going. They go. What's the most
different levels of you though, Kev? Can you say that? Can we agree to that?
Agree to what?
There's different levels of you.
No, that's the core of who I am still today.
I'm saying different levels of you.
I'm to go. If I go live right now, because I'm not finna chase do a card thing, I'm gonna play some music, like I've been doing. See, people don't like that because they're not about the R&B. They about the bullshit. So my shit doesn't fit their narrative a lot of the times, and I do it purposely because I don't want some of these demons around me.
But I can agree to that.
Listen, now sometimes I try to figure out how to run you off.
But I'm saying I can agree with that because when you look at the views on the people when they're doing positive, productive shows versus when they're doing the bullshit, it's crazy that the positive, productive shows don't get as many views as the bullshit. But that's how this shit is going. Definitely, I agree with you when it comes to that. We can definitely agree to that.
Mm. But overall, the bulk of who I've been was the music person, if anything.
You would do the music, you would do the outfit changes, your setup, you were
Well, that's just my
listen, you were
that,
inspirational. Hey, I'm gonna give you your flowers.
hey,
You
now
were
you are. Now you are. Earlier today, you wasn't. Let's
no,
start.
if you want your flowers or you don't want them.
You say if I had to come
Okay,
up
so
here
I'm saying
and
that
talk on Benji shit for an hour and a half to finally get no, that's too hard. That's hard money.
no, I'm saying that you were inspirational and people emulated you with the way that you did your music, the way that you were interacting with your chat, the way that your setup was. You inspired a lot of people to want to get. You inspired a lot of people to want to get their shit together. When it came to that, you set the tone and the bar for that. You definitely did.
Okay, thank you.
While you were doing comedy, talking shit, doing outfit changes, mid song, you come back, you got a whole new outfit.
Yeah.
While showing your 3 closets.
Yeah. Here I showed 3. Then I was, then I was in a garage.
Well, back then you was in the garage. Then, but you did go. You did talk here that you did show you had a guest room that had your clothes in the closet. I remember this like it was yesterday. You had a guest room with clothes in your closet. You had another.
Look, I went live from the office. I went live from
from
living rooms. I went live from outside. I went live from the garage. Yeah, because
my dollar was snoring on the fucking live like he paid the bill.
Yeah, because what I'm doing on YouTube and what you're doing on YouTube, probably in 2 different worlds. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, and be honest with you, I feel like if he's gonna be on my terms, I'm gonna get paid for my, conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It should be treated valuable. Some people, I'm not here really. I hate that I'm here this long because I just got back, and this really didn't do a whole bunch for me as much as it did for America. Because I'd rather be doing something a whole lot different right now than talking to you and taking 2 hours to get nowhere. Because you can walk away from here still thinking how you think.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you spending time with me and having a conversation with me today, Kev.
But
I appreciate that.
Okay. You're welcome. She said good. She said good. Yeah.
Why you listen? I'm just.
It's not being hypocritical because it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical. A lot of people do this.
I appreciate you. You said you normally wouldn't be doing this. I said I appreciate you giving your time and having this conversation with me. That's not hypocritical. That's definitely I'm stating facts. I appreciate it because you're right. You did not have to have a conversation with me today.
No,
and
I specifically chose when you came up here and you was talking about what you was talking about. I knew you were referring, and I'm glad that Cammy and Benji initially was giving you a little bit of a difficult time with your narrative. I was like, these niggas might have been watching, which everybody's subject to be in the bushes. Because Cammy was like, why you want to start at a certain point. And then talk about, bro, you instead of you dealing with a person how they are today, you want to talk about what you was like. Well, I was like,
because the problem was that's what we were talking about. And I said when we were having a conversation, you came up there as if you never experienced, as if you've never been in that place.
I respond, but listen. What I said was I still think I conducted myself with class. You would mention, and I'm like, well, to me, who are you to talk? That's what I'm saying. What have you done?
Yeah.
And then when I do that, now we get into a whole different conversation.
All done, but we don't have to go back.
We all done positive.
Right.
There's not a lot of people around us don't have no history on here of bringing positive to the game. They haven't had a channel. They don't have a place where people have came and smoked a blunt and relaxed. A lot of people have been part of the chat, part of the panel, hitting panels from time to time. But You haven't opened up your house or created a house where people have came for years and did this or did that. So we are different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're different.
Okay.
And that just don't apply to you. That apply to whoever.
No, I'm saying okay. I understand.
To be on here for a certain time, you got to have a proven recipe of something. Now there's success on certain levels. You know, 25 in the chat can be success. You know, depending on what you're talking about and how you're moving. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that you got to have 500 in the chat. You know, because I've had people lie to you and say this.
Had a lot of people in the chat. I've seen you with 900 something in the chat before. Yeah.
So I've had, but I'm still, if I was bigger in the program, I wouldn't be on here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, not getting money from my own channel. So I'm being very humble.
Well, it's just right now. It's under construction.
No, I'm on a lot of channels that get, to 100 views, 200 views.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's only 10 people in the chat. The third might be 7 people over there. So if I was really big in the program, I wouldn't fuck with the little small channels in the aspect of how you trying to put a nigga out there. There's niggas that get views and don't fuck with y'all like that.
Like who?
They not over here right now. There's nobody over here that have gotten more views than me. That's a regular over here. So if they get turn on you, they not over here on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas that got 20 million views, shout out to Pico, and they not over here. They come through here and troll. They don't fuck with y'all.
Oh shoot.
They don't fuck with y'all. Cartoon came through. He not over here. Niggas that got views because this is not the destination. This is I came through here. Not like that, and I ain't dissing, but I'm just saying this is I don't know where everybody dropped off too, but I still see the clock rolling. So when people sit back bigger than the program, I think I'm very humble. I'm on every new channel supporting, the chocolates. It could be anybody. It could be Mrs. Mo. Y'all don't even go to Mrs. Mo. You bigger than the program. Y'all don't go over to Mrs. Mo channel, give her a like, because you bigger than the program. That's how I can sit back and say. You go to some channels and you'll see quality people that don't got wrenches on other people's channels because they don't see you that way. You go to Cammy ain't got a wrench on, this person channel, that person channel. Lenny Hiller don't got a wrench on this person channel or that person channel. So y'all separate yourself from each other. That's big. I give everybody similar, equal opportunity. You want to be on some player shit? Here you go. Hey, Brand, what's happening? When you pull up, oh shit, Sandy in the chat, Tank Boss, still speaking, still coming around right now. I don't even know how many people in the chat right now. I mean, look, we could be talking to 0 people. Somebody else could be the went live. Okay, well, there's 12 people over here. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't smoke about as much weed as I'm gonna smoke because I ain't smoked in a few motherfucking days. Yeah. Hey, Nina Boy don't fuck with y'all. Yeah, I mean, he come through and speak. He ain't sitting up here, hanging out with you niggas. You can sit back and say that's acting like you better than or whatever. No, nigga got his own. He on here for his own reasons. He ain't on here for your reason you want him to be on here for. And that's what people can't accept. I'm not on here for your reason. I'm on here for my reason. Yeah. But anyway, though, salute to the chat. I'm getting about here, Benji. And Dallas snoring like a motherfucker, as usual.